least for a little bit.
We stand.
There it is. Sending you music now. Hello, everybody! Hello! Welcome to Magic and Mysterium. Last night, this probably part of the reason why I'm running behind is I am a little tired because last night I had a 5-hour session, which was the final battle of Magic and Mysterium. Fucking insane 2-year campaign, and they won it. And all we have left is just a little wrap-up episode. Then I am done writing Magic and Mysterium. Oof. It's been a wild, wild ride. So I was up very late last night doing that. By the end of the day, I could barely move. I was so tired. um, but I'm very happy to see all of you guys as we have had some scheduling fuckery lately, which I have not enjoyed. But hopefully we're back. Hopefully getting a little bit more stable. I'm going to try my best. Some of it's outside of my control. And of course, we have. I'll move them both next to each other. We have 2 new players showing up today. Miguel is not showing up today because his back was hurting pretty badly. So he's hoping we can all wish him luck and hope that he feels better for next week. Okay. Last episode, we had a pretty harrowing experience. All of you guys had fought the Acromantula that came out against Ernesia, Gemma. I think Edgar had a detention there as well, and Delilah. And that fight turned pretty grim. People were pretty close to nearly death. But somebody came to your aid. Professor Dildro, out of nowhere, came in to help you. He beat back many of the Acromantula with a bit of your help, and sent them running at the end. He also ended up giving you all detention, and basically told you don't tell this to anyone. Ask for you to trust him. It's a lot he's asking of you. We ended the third year in a vow of silence, but those last few weeks at school were unsettling, frightening, and time away, summer break, has made it all begin to fade in your memory. This experience that almost nowadays doesn't even feel real. And for some, um, how do I complete that sentence? And for some, namely Anne, there is some fuckery that's going on with it that you're not quite sure about right now. I'm excited to see that play out. But right now, we currently arrive on platform 9 3/4. Today, Anne and Edgar are heading together onto the platform. People are already loading up onto the train. You guys have arrived here a little bit later, and uh, Anne seems a little ticked about it.
Hurry up, we're gonna miss the train.
I am hearing up. I'm here, aren't I? I made it.
You made it like 20 minutes later than you said you would. Come on,
Okay, fine.
all the compartments are going to be full. She's kind of dragging Edgar towards the train.
You can see
along. How crowded is it? Because they are late.
it's exceedingly crowded.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Like the parents of the first years are starting to gather up on the train station, like waiting to like wave off to their kids, like the train's about to fucking leave.
Okay.
You can see that like a rich dark brick that overcomes everything around here. People appearing out of the illusory corridor, steam rolling up around the tracks, the sound of the engine beginning to rev and priming itself to head off and into the Hogsmeade Valley, Hogwarts Valley. And as the two of you guys shuffle forward into the foray, you can see through windows a few of your friends like going and sitting down. Edgar in one compartment. You can see Levi sitting next to Wilfred and just kind of sits down out of sight. You can just see the tops of their heads. And it looks like most of the compartments are full. Edgar, what were you doing in Diagon Alley with Anne that delayed you so much?
We were in Diagonally. Honestly, I'd say that Edgar was very confused as to what exact books he had to get for 5th year. And he was running very tight on schedule because he had things and he didn't prepare properly. And Anne was desperately helping him to get like everything he needed for school because he wasn't prepared. So definitely last minute shopping.
Anne comes back from like the Cauldron store with like her new stuff, and she's like, "You haven't gotten your books yet? I left you like an hour ago."
Exactly.
No. Yeah. Last minute shopping because he had a lot of things happening home. So he didn't get to go to Diagon Alley before the start of term.
Further down, if we like, the camera pulls away from the two of you, casting out over people's heads. Oh, and we have two new players, so why don't we get a... Should we do that when they show up? No, I think it would be good now, because then they can imagine you guys. Let's get some character descriptions. So, Edgar, trying to get his books. I believe you have new character art.
I do. So,
I'll pull you up here.
This year. Yeah. So Edgar this year, he looks a lot more tired than usual. He looks scrawnier. He doesn't look very healthy, to be honest. He used to be a little, had a little more weight to him,
Mhm.
more cheerful. This year, he's not like that, and his eyes and skin definitely saw that. But yeah,
Lovely.
as usual, we have the bright red hair, hazel eyes. They should be hazel. That's pretty much it. His average in height. That's all.
Awesome. Do we have any new art for Anne? Oh, yeah, we do. Wow. Did you have one for every year or something?
No, I don't have new art.
Yes, you do.
What?
You mean Alice?
No, Anne.
Mm-mm.
It was sent on the. Oh, it was sent 2 months ago. Never mind. Never mind. This is, I believe, the newest Anne art, which I don't
Yeah.
think we've shown on stream. What? How has she grown in the past little bit here?
So Anne is, I think her hair is a lot longer. She's, it's nearly to her waist now. Still very neatly done. A little older, already in her school robes, ready to go, and holding a very contemptuous and well-fed Measle. So sort of that's how she looks, and she has blue eyes.
Can you remind us of the name of said Neasel?
Heist.
Heist. That is Anne, and that is Edgar. All right. So the camera panning through the crowd, through layers upon layers upon layers of people, as Anne and Edgar try desperately to get their stuff on in time. Alice, you holding onto your carry-on luggage are just starting to pull it up onto the platform with you. And actually 3 seconds. Wait
Okay.
just a moment, please. Gotcha. As you are pulling that thing up, it gets caught on one of the sections, and you're trying to pull, and from out below you, 2 hands grasp onto your luggage and push up. You can see Darcy.
Thank you, Darcy.
I'm a little confused. Where the hell? I've lost your guys' screen. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I can see you now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So sorry, Darcy does that. You say thank you. No problem. You're gonna cause the rest of us to be here for an extra 15.
Oh,
And they
thank you,
hop up.
Darcy.
You might consider packing lighter. Darcy says, holding
I
on
need all this
to.
stuff, so it's fine.
I have new art for Darcy.
Hey,
Do you want to see it?
let's see it.
Fillable. Wait, where do I keep it? I think it's in. Yeah, it's in community. Darcy looks a little bit unkept. She looks a little bit tired. Her hair is kind of all over her face right now, and this is her. You need help with that? Yeah, why?
You just look a little haggard, that's all.
What a nice thing to say after not seeing someone for 3 months.
Yeah, well, just please help me.
She picks up your bag and kind of is walking it down the one butt hallway with you. And Alice, let's get your character art, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. keep that open just in case I need it. Where, oh, where? Oh, that's archive characters. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. Friday morning. Character art. Did you post it?
I did.
Yeah. You look so metal. Like, it
I
looks
know.
so cool. Dude, this is great art. Oh,
Thank you, Maya.
thank you, Maya. I
No
know, she's
worries.
amazing.
hmm
And of course, Maya
Yeah.
made the new Darcy art and stuff that I'm showing too.
Alice has more or less let her natural hair color come on, so it's a little more blonde than normal. She's become a little more grunge, I guess, the best way to put it. Like she's
Yeah.
sort of
Punk.
gave up on being prim and proper and just kind of let it go. And she got a little piercing. So hey, let's go.
Ooh. You sort through compartment after compartment, and you stop at one, which has only a single person sitting in it. However, this person you've never seen before. Mara, can you please describe the character that they see sitting in the compartment?
Yeah, sitting there, rather average height, dark brown hair, kind of curling atop his head, very nicely dressed, and just kind of a long sleeve shirt. Not too pale, but not super tan. Bright green eyes. He's currently drawing in a sketchbook. He will shut it when he hears the door kind of swing open as he looks over.
There's like a slight silence, and Darcy whispers over to Alice's ear. You ever seen them before?
No, they're totally new.
Dark and handsome.
Kia. Hey.
Hi!
Um,
They both say at the same time. Keep going.
I'm Alice. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you at Hogwarts before, but
Are you an upper year?
Supposed to be transferring in the 4th year? Max.
Transfer! Hi, Darcy.
nice to meet you, Max.
Do you mind? It's kind of one of the only ones left.
No, help yourselves, honestly.
Right,
You say your name is
careful when
Max?
you lift this, Darcy. It's heavy. I know, and there are some sensitive things in there.
I'm used to large bags of grain. I can pick this up just fine.
Yeah, but grain doesn't shatter when you move it. Okay,
Shatter. Okay, you didn't say anything about it being delicate.
don't worry about it. It's fine.
You gonna lift or a hand?
Yeah,
I
sure.
would love some help.
You guys get that into the overhead bin for a little bit here, and take your seat on either side of the train. I'll remove this picture. So, Max, where are you from? We don't normally get transfers.
He kind of pauses at that. My family's from Germany, but I've been at Mahotakora, actually.
Huh. Not sure how that
Oh.
happens, but interesting.
We know somebody from Mahotakara.
Rin, yeah.
Yeah.
But she was only there for like 1 year. I don't think you would know them.
He kind of looks at that. What'd you say the name was again?
Rin. Kaga.
Kaga.
You guys know Rin?
Yeah.
You know her. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of a...
She's a big personality.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
Good to see she hasn't changed much then. I was looking for her earlier. I couldn't find her, though.
Darcy gets a big sigh, a big yawn.
I knew it. You didn't sleep well.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just
Sit down, okay?
I'm gonna lay on the wall here.
I'm just gonna grab Darcy and sit him back down and like lay him into the corner. Just take a nap.
And she lays down. Okay. At this time, you can hear the slight bickering of Anne and Edgar, who are in this teeny tiny tight hallway. And Anne has packed far too much stuff in her overhead compartment bin and is trying to fit through. But the two of them kind of shuffle forward, and then you can see Anne's bag first enter ahead of you, and you just barely see her face, Alice.
Anne,
Oh, thank God. Do you guys have room in the compartment? Everywhere else?
Yeah,
just us and the new guy.
Oh,
don't worry, you don't have to sit in the sitting car.
okay, good. Hi, excuse me. And she's just gonna like shove her bags into the
Your bag
compartment.
gets stuck in the door, and then Edgar's there, like in the doorway. Let's make an athletics check, Anne.
Edgar
Oh,
is not going to sit there,
no.
by the way, so if that matters. He's trying to sit. I know everything is full, the least crowded, even if it's
Mhm.
like one person.
Well, this is the least crowded. You would go to a
This is
more
the least
crowded one.
crowded?
Yeah,
Yes!
this is ways crowded.
Yeah.
Oh
Like we
my
said, we got here late. Now,
Okay.
if here's what I recommend, Edgar. If you want to head off somewhere else on the train, why don't we catch a seat here, and then once the train's moving, then you can go say hi to people.
And
What do
look,
you think?
it's he doesn't want to talk to a specific person. He just wanted to be like
Oh,
told.
oh, okay, got you. Yeah, because it's this. So there's two different kinds of cars. There is sitting cars, which is like a bus. There's just like seat, and sometimes there's seats that face each other with like a table in the middle. And then overhead compartments where it's just open. And then there's the compartment cars, which everybody wants one because it's a nice little like compacted area with a door and everything. You have privacy and comfortable seats. And so, if you didn't want to sit here, you'd be sitting in the seating car, which is just filled with people.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're
Okay.
sitting here.
So, Anne, athletics check.
17.
Do I roll as well?
Well, if you're helping, are you like
Yeah.
pushing it from the outside?
Yeah, I can give a hand.
Yeah, go ahead.
1.
Oh, no.
So, Anne, it gets caught. Edgar's like, "Don't worry, I got it." And you hear like a crack in Edgar's back. Ow!
What was that?
Anne's gonna yank it as hard as she can.
And it pops right out of the door. What on earth do you have in there?
All of my books for this year, all of my backup books, and then
Backup
a couple
books?
of, well, if I get through everything for this year, and then all of my novels that I brought, I have some backups, and then a couple. I picked up some books for next year's classes. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be taking yet, but I just thought I'd cast a wide net.
Out of the part of the zipper area, there is like a cat toy that's dangling out. It's like on like a spring, so it's constantly like bouncing.
Oh, and Heist has his own toys, so he gets his own suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she's going to put her bag up and take a seat next to the new person.
Heist leaps up onto your shoulders and then up onto the overhead area and like curls himself up there.
Good boy. Hi, I'm Anne.
Max, nice to meet you. You've got a lot of books. I thought Hogwarts had a library.
They do, but the librarian is kind of stingy with how many books you can check out at once. So I just like to bring my own. What was your name?
Max.
Oh, Max.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This
Um,
is, and she'll kind of gesture towards Edgar.
Hi.
she didn't say your name. She just said this is.
I know. She's just gonna say hi.
And
He just
just
said
says,
hi.
"Hi."
Yeah.
Anne's gonna kind of wait, and then when he doesn't say anything, she'll.
And he's been off all day. So, like, you guys met up this morning to do, like, Diagon Alley, like, last minute supplies, and he has just been off since you guys met.
Yeah. Anne is gonna make note of that, but probably realize it's not the best time and try and become the social person that usually Edgar is and try and fill that gap. This is Edgar Coleman. We're in Slytherin.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Edgar. And
Yeah.
Me
Nice
and
to meet you.
me and Darcy here are Gryffindors.
Max here knows Rin, Darcy says.
Oh,
Wow.
how do you know her?
we
They went
went
to
to
the same
Mahatu
school.
Pearl together for a while, and she transferred here.
Very cool.
I didn't see her on the way up. I'm sure she's here somewhere. And then Anne. Oh, actually, here's a question: who is sitting closest to the window?
I mean, Edgar would try to.
Okay. So Edgar, you're like sitting there, and they're all talking, and
Yeah.
you kind of press yourself up against the window, and you're looking at them, and then your eyes just like glaze over to the right. And of course, the train is quite raised, right? So it's high up off the ground. But you see rising below the window a face. Maya, can you please describe your character?
Yeah, kind of popping up over into the window, you see a girl who's definitely, you can tell when someone's on their tippy toes and they're kind of trying to like...
You would have to be on someone's shoulders, so I'm
Oh,
thinking number one.
Oh, yes. Better. Yeah, so she's like waving, and you see a girl, very long hair. It's currently purple. Very beautiful, dark skin. She's currently smiling, and has like a bag under one arm, and is now rapidly knocking at the window.
Bang, 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 bang. Hey.
There's someone at the window.
She knocks
I
again.
think everybody knows. Everyone
Like
turns.
Ladora.
And you guys see this woman. And all of you guys are confused because you've never seen this person before in your life. However, Max, your heart just drops into your throat. You can feel a surprise overtake you, like a shock, as you can see Abria looking out at you with just excited eyes.
She has not stopped knocking.
He will kind of just go, Jesus Christ, as he like sighs, and he'll head over to the window. Excuse me, Edgar. Like he'll lower it.
Okay.
Just tell me you didn't run away.
Of course it didn't run away. But like, can you open the window more? Because I think number one's starting to wobble.
Abria, you have to like yell this because you have to get through the window. Open the window!
Open?
There's
It's
not
windy
enough
out here.
space.
It's windy.
Just open the window.
He like opens the window. Jesus, stop yelling.
You can hear a high-pitched train whistle. Departing for Hogsmeade Station.
Just grab her.
In here, and he'll like try to yank her in.
Okay, fine.
You go up and grab onto her face. Edgar gets like pushed back as the train starts to move, and you can hear like people yelling from down on the train station, and flopping out and onto the ground. Abria is now here, hair trailing all around.
Where's your back?
I got this one. I'm sure they'll, do the rest of them. It's fine.
Abria, do we want to roll a d20 to see if, like, your bag didn't come with you?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, roll a d20.
Oh, no. 18.
Okay, yeah, it's flopped down onto the ground in front of Edgar.
You dropped
You-
it. on the
You know
ground.
there's a door, right? Darcy says.
Yes, except that was like so much further away. So this was just way easier.
There's also like a long line, like people are still, even though the train's now starting to move, people are still like moving through the hallways and stuff.
Yeah. I also just didn't want to like go through the crowd of people and just again, this is just so much easier.
Okay.
I don't think number one will agree with you, but
Darcy looks
number
over to
one?
Alice like,
Hi.
Hi,
I'm Bria.
Hi.
Bria. Bria. Why does the name sound familiar?
I don't know. I'd really like to not be sitting on the floor though, if that'd be okay.
Alice, make me a history of magic check.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have a Pinterest board. If you want to know what she's wearing.
Let's say 14.
Okay, yeah, it does sound familiar, but you just can't place it.
Why is
Here,
it
let me.
familiar?
She looks professional for the first day. Okay.
Mhm.
Very professional.
Business cash.
Exactly.
just
There
looks
they
like that. Comes through window. You know.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
Do you want
The
to
entire
step-
train begins to push down the tracks, choo, 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 leaving the station entirely, and now out into London proper, and very soon onto the Scottish countryside. Ali?
No, I was just Anne would ask Abria if she wanted to sit down and like scoot over to make room on the bench.
That would be great. Thank you.
Wait,
Messed up my hair.
you two know each other, Darcy says, pointing between you two.
That is a complicated question. But yes.
It's not complicated at all. The answer, it's just yes.
Okay, you
Toro as
could have
well.
added a little bit more mystery to it. Like
Okay,
they would have
okay.
speculated. It would have been great.
Mm-hmm.
How
How
are you
do you
here?
know each other? Follow-up question.
We went to the same school?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you know
Like-
Rin too.
Is she here? Where is she? Actually, where?
She's somewhere on the train. We haven't seen her.
There's a knock at the door. You can see on the other side a boy with blonde hair and a stave walking stick. His bag over his shoulder.
Hey, Nolan.
Hey,
Need in?
I could hear your voice from the hallway. Yeah, I was one of the last people on. Do you guys have space?
Yeah, we can make space.
Could always diminuendo myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying you might get crushed, and it's not ideal.
He comes in and like scoots over and sits down. You guys all had a good summer break?
It was actually pretty good.
There's 2 new people here, Max and Tapria.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Is that a cat?
I think that's Heist upstairs, up above us.
It's funny, on someone's mic, the cat
No, it's
did meow.
Gilgamesh. It's
So it's
Gilgamesh.
perfect. It was, thank you, Gilgamesh. Thank you. He like gets up. Oh, Heist. He's seen you for a little while, and he like pulls up and goes to like feel around, finds Heist, like gives a little pet to it, and Heist is a little like taken aback at first, and then leans into it and purrs.
They actually know Rin, Abria, and Max. They were just telling us about their old school.
Yeah.
This is the one in Japan, right?
Rin's in my house. Hi, I'm Nolan. By the way, I'm kind of besties with these gaggle idiots.
Oh, very nice, Nolan.
Yeah, geez, thanks, Nolan. Darcy says.
Yeah.
Don't mention
Besties.
it.
Absolutely.
So
Edgar, I hope that's not a hint of sarcasm I hear in your voice.
Absolutely not. I would never.
Still hearing it, he says to the group.
Can Anne insight check Edgar?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. $25.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to be there right now at all, and he's giving attitude for no reason.
It is going to be an 8-hour train ride, so there is also the effect of just I don't fucking want to be on this train for 8 fucking hours.
Yeah, of course.
Enclosed compartment.
So,
Oh, we should introduce ourselves.
that
Hi.
I was gonna say.
Hi, I'm Alice. Alice Reese.
Oh, I'm Anne Harley. Anne Harley. Nice to meet you.
Harley.
Edgar.
Just
Coleman.
Edgar.
Yeah.
Got it. Understood.
Sorry, you were kind of low. Wait, I need to
Hold on.
have
Is this
my
better?
volume. Yeah.
Okay. She's just like, okay. Just Edgar,
Yeah.
Alice, and
Darcy, you want to introduce yourself?
Sorry, you said that to Darcy.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm Darcy. I'm in Gryffindor, and I'm the Gryffindor keeper, or at least I was last year. I'm hoping to keep it this year.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
Do you guys play Quidditch?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit.
A little bit.
I also play keeper, so it's nice to meet you.
Well, hopefully, I'll either be fighting against you or you'll be on my team.
Yeah. It should be fun.
I will warn you, tryouts they can get a little crazy.
We're used to
Little.
that.
Yeah. We
Have you guys given any thought to what house you might be in? I think we are pretty evenly split between Gryffindor and Slytherin and Hufflepuff.
as long as I'm not in whatever house is the most boring.
You don't know
Oh.
the houses?
I mean, I do, but like I hear different stories. So
The
Oh,
most
you don't?
boring. I guess that would be Ravenclaw.
There.
Or
Well,
sort of.
we'll tell you all about them. And that's actually a perfect time to kind of montage forward in time. We kind of cut back to you guys starting to intermingle, starting to get to know each other a little bit. Yeah. And sorry, I'm getting messages. I'm getting distracted. And the trolley comes by. You guys are able to pick up some candy. Abria, are you doing the same thing you did in the other game?
I always do. Absolutely.
And you guys are a little surprised when Abria tells the trolley lady,
I'll take the lot.
All of it?
All of it?
She does this every time. You don't need that much candy. You're not even gonna eat it all.
It's fine.
Such a
Abria's-
waste. What
No,
are you
I'm gonna end
do
up having to
with all
carry
that
it around
candy?
because you're not gonna eat it.
It's fine. My dad will pay for it. It's all good.
What do you mean your dad will pay for it?
We have a lot of money.
So,
Huh.
I'm not talking you out of a tree again.
It was one time, and I had one too many chocolate frogs, and I had a soda, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Abria ends up putting over 300 not 300, $300, so like 30 galleons worth of candy on her dad's tab.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Who is your dad? And why would he pay for all this candy?
He just works for the ministry, so don't worry about it.
as a
Where's
what?
the-
That might be why your name's familiar. I know a lot of ministry people.
Yeah, my dad works for the ministry. Got a lot of money. To be fair, it's not the first time I've been like just send it to my dad's tab. So
Okay.
So everybody can take a maximum of 3 chocolate frogs if you so want, and anything else that you want, thanks to Abria, for free.
I'm taking those chocolate frogs.
Pretty Bots every flavor of beans, elephant on a unicycle, what is it?
Oh, we do need
Um,
birdie bots. I need to have both of you take one.
chocolate
Something-
ones, licorice ones, pumpkin pasties, plenty of things that are available.
The thing we do every year with the people is we make a meetup birdie bot.
Are we still doing this tradition? Darcy
Of course we
says.
are.
I thought after Camilla throwing out through the window last time
No,
we
it's
were.
funnier now.
Oh God!
Ridiculous.
It's tradition now.
Exactly.
Okay.
We got really lucky. Edgar didn't. Edgar got it like bad every year.
It's fine because I'm not doing this stupid tradition this year. And she's just going to turn to the window and just zone off.
All right, you don't gotta.
I think Darcy like looks at Edgar as he looks away and looks over toward like Alice. Like, what the fuck is his problem? Like looks over toward Anne,
Alice
just kind of
got
looking
his
at anybody for
frogs.
answers. I'll take one. Nolan says, Kind of
Yeah, let's go,
unsure. Oh. Anyone who is participating in the tradition, you can roll 1d65 for your flavor.
I'm 65, not 61. Five?
Bria's taking a handful.
God,
You got 5, Alice?
see
I'll
you
do
do
3.
this.
I'll do 5 because you're doing 5. We'll do that.
Wait, who's doing 5?
Yeah.
5 is exorbitantly bad. Like you're almost
Abria and Alex.
guaranteed a bad result.
Maria and Alice.
Alice!
I
Goodness!
saw her do it, so I'm like, I
Yeah,
can't back
she's gonna do it as
down.
well.
Yeah, match energy.
All right, I think that's everybody.
Okay, so Anne, what'd you get?
A 3.
Banana.
Oh.
I need a roll for Nolan and Darcy. 2d65. 56. Toffee, Nolan says. Oh, not bad. Oh, he has a big sigh. And then Darcy gets 59. Oh! What'd you get? Tomato. You don't like tomatoes? I hate tomatoes, Darcy says. Okay, and what, Max, did you roll? I'm just gonna get that out of the way.
Yeah, he rolled 5 as well.
You also did 5?
You
Like,
can't
three, you have a
Five,
chance of doing fine. Okay.
5's guaranteed.
Like, 5's guaranteed, because even if you get the good flavors, the mixture of them can be bad. So here's the question. Do you guys just throw them all in, or do you one at a time?
Oh, all at the same time.
I gotta go
Yeah.
all at the same time.
Yep.
Max. Blueberry pie. Very nice. I'll come back to it.
Okay.
Blackberry, so blueberry and blackberry. Roast beef. Okay, that's good. That's good. Gravy. Oh man, that's so good.
Max just has Thanksgiving dinner.
I think it's just Thanksgiving over here. I don't know.
However, 48 is phlegm,
Yep.
which ruins all of it.
He's
Chili
going
chewing, like,
at first, and then he gets that one, and he's like, "Oh no!"
you have to like take the empty Birdie Bots box, like throw it in there. Okay, that's Max. He's lost. And then Alice. Let's see yours. You got a 65.
I got a 65.
65 is Vegemite.
Mm-hmm.
So already off to a bad start with that one. 18 is Cranberry Vegemite. Cranberry might actually make the Vegemite a little better.
Balance it out.
Yeah. 40. Oh, you got a 48. Wait, did you? No, you didn't.
No,
45.
I got a 45.
Orange. Okay. We're winning.
Okay.
Grapefruit. We're winning.
Okay, we're winning.
39. Marmalade. That's actually a good combo.
No!
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Gain
I
inspiration.
Spread in my mouth.
And then lastly, we got Maya's go. 38 for lobster. Cool. 15. Chili powder. Okay. Spicy lobster.
Just having seafood.
Mustard. A little off,
Okay.
not the worst. But that's gonna mix badly with a lot of things. Cream puff. Okay, yeah, we're starting to get off now. There was that 19? Yeah, cream puff. And then earthworm. Abria, can you make me a con save? You have like a mixture of a lot of different flavors. I feel like you might be able to power through it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to. If you want to just spit it up, you can.
That's a 19.
Your choice.
She's gonna swallow it and pretend that it's good.
Make a performance check.
Oh god. I only have a plus 7 of those. 15.
So, like, oh, yeah, Abria did just fine. Meanwhile, others like Max, has to pick it up.
Throw my hands
But
up in
Max,
victory.
you look over toward Abria, and you can see the pain in her eyes right now. But she's keeping it hidden from everybody else.
Single tear.
I'm just
falls
gonna
down
throw
her
my
face.
hands up in victory. I win! All citrus! None of the bad!
Congratulations on your victory.
Alright, alright. So this is like a tradition that you guys have?
Yeah.
Fun.
Anyways, chocolate cards right now, right?
I'm down.
We've been sort of collecting them. So, Edgar,
Oh, wow.
you want to open some?
No.
But you love chocolate cards.
I don't anymore.
What do you mean you don't anymore?
I'm over it. This is for kids.
Damn, okay.
Look, I don't
Well,
want to
everybody,
enjoy-
apparently Edgar has graduated. He is an adult
He's a
now.
real adult. He's
No
a
one
real
says.
Very fun.
Good to know.
Let me
Congratulations.
enjoy the train ride in peace. I'm not bothering anyone. Just let me be.
Captain Buzzkill, Darcy says.
I'll open some. You said 3, right, Abria?
Yes. 3. If I could get you guys more, I would. But
Now, if we want to move on and we don't want to, like, do the whole thing, you guys can certainly roll for them. I assume we just want to move on? Or do you want me to present them to you?
I'm fine either way.
I'm fine either ways. No, I don't
Okay.
want to skip the
I'm
things.
not picky.
I will present them. Everyone can roll them, and I will just pull it up here. 1 second.
It's 101.
101, yeah.
Mhm. Oh, I forgot. It's more than.
Okay, starting at my, we got the 26. 26 is Ulmerich Sawbridge. I'm just going to throw them into the rolling category, I think, because that'll be simpler for me.
Mara, you rolled. the
I
dice.
know.
Like, how did you get 155?
Don't worry about it. It's a special card. Don't worry about what cards he's got. Stay over there.
155? Wait. Oh, 201. That's funny. Okay, so starting at the top, Maya, you got for your 26 is Ulmerich Sawbridge, a British wizard and troll hunter who defeated the largest river troll to have ever existed in Britain. Look at that guy. That guy is chatting it up hardcore. Giga chat. Your next one is 79, which is Silver, Osmald Beamish, a wizarding activist and pioneer of goblin rights. Here you go. And then that last one is 43. Kat, can you tell me your first number?
68.
Oh, why did I put that twice? Wait a second. Where's the last one?
43.
Sorry, I fucked up. 43. There. The last one is, for hers, is Cyprian Udall, an English wizard and Quidditch referee for the Norfolk, the only known referee to have been killed during a Quidditch match. Also silver card. Damn.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry, Kat, yours.
68.
68 is Curly Duke. Fuck yeah! British wizard, lead guitarist for the Weird Sisters. Here,
All right.
silver
And then the next one
card.
is 6.
Okay. Oh, those single digits are harder to find. Oh, what the fuck? I don't want to register. Ugh. Okay. Well, stop it! Why did it do that again? Oh my goodness. Why does it move? It's so confusing. There it is. Glanmore Peaks, a Scottish wizard who is famous for having slain the sea serpent of Cromer. And look at this guy's fucking hat and beard.
See his beard.
It says it's processing. There we go.
Man.
Last one.
Majestic beard.
65.
65.
Yeah, 65.
Okay, Gondolin Oliphant, a British witch made famous for studying the life and habits of trolls. Okay, got some good silvers going on here. Let's see if we can get a gold. Edgar, did you roll?
No, he's not even
Right.
anything.
Okay, we got Bria, we got. Okay, Anne, let's do yours.
41, 46, and
Oh,
60.
just give me
41.
one at a time. 41 is a gold card. Godric Gryffindor.
Yay! Awesome.
Fuck yeah. Nolan says maybe you can get it signed.
Maybe. You never know. There's a portrait of him somewhere. 46 is the next one.
4d6. Miranda Grosshawk. She wrote the Standard Book of Spells series, which you use in Charms class.
Now, this is one that I would love to get signed.
I think she's still alive, actually. Anyway.
63.
Oh, fuck yeah, this one's definitely signable. Herman Wintringham, another Weird Sisters member. He's the lutenist.
Oh, exciting.
There you go. And Max, you're last.
I got 74.
Gold card. Montague Knightley, a professional wizard chess player. During his career, he eventually became the wizard chess champion.
Nice. 69.
Oh my gosh, that's another gold card.
Yes.
Birdie Bot. You got Birdie Bot.
After his experience, he just kind of glares at it.
He accidentally created Birdie Bot's every flavor beans. What's your last one?
28.
Okay. The last one was Tilly Toke, a British witch who saved the lives of several muggles during the Ilfracombe incident in 1932, which is when a Commonwealth green dragon, normally quite docile, attacked a Muggle beach.
Nice.
I can't believe you got 2 gold cards.
I know.
Holy shit. That's amazing. There's only 11 of them in the entire thing.
Nice.
Well, actually, I think technically 12 because I consider Merlin to be a gold card too. Okay. I need 1 minute. We'll pause. Then we'll move on in a second here. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Let's head off, huh?
Yeah.
The train arrives as it always does. The long ride has been kind, but now as you step out into the steaming station, the trees are wet with rain. You see Brett hop off in the night air and point his wand upward, and the rain parts atop him like an umbrella. If you guys know Tergio, you can do the same. First stairs with me! You hear Professor Hagrid call out as you make your way elsewhere, up the stony steps towards the carriages. And Professor Flitwick is already awaiting. Mr. Maximilian, Miss Abria, wonderful to see the two of you. Might I steal them from you? He says to the rest of you.
Absolutely, Professor.
Sure.
All yours, absolutely.
I am Professor Flitwick. You guys know the spiel. He starts talking to you, and his voice kind of wah 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 wah, because through the large concourse of students that are around here, I want both of you guys to make a perception check.
Oh no. Oh no. 5. We're not those people.
We're doing great.
I
rolled an 8.
8. And you got a 5, Abria?
Yep.
Okay, so what Max and Abria don't see is holding like a bag over her head and running through the rain is currently Rin, squealing with delight as she runs into a nearby compartment. The two of you guys just kind of pass without seeing each other. And yes, I see some comments floating around, and it is very, very true. Did you all know that it's a special day today?
It is a special day today.
It's a very special day today. This is the second time I get to do this with Maya. So
Slay.
Oh.
la 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 la. Where is it? Happy birthday, Maya!
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for a new episode on your birthday. This is your second birthday spent with us,
Yeah.
and that's so special. That's awesome. So you guys hop in, and the rest of you get into a carriage together. You wait there, and the carriages begin to move of their own volition once everyone's on, pushing through the rain parting down above everything. You all, rather Alice and Edgar, enter into the Great Hall. And the Great Hall is as grand as ever. The ceiling rains down toward the tables, but the illusion is kind of disappears a few feet up. It's an interesting sight to see, all the little drops falling from all around. The fireplace is burning, the candles are lit, and up behind the podium, a tall, curtained object rests. It's obfuscated by a veil. Headmistress McGonagall looks practically jubilant as she begins her well-rehearsed sorting ceremony speech. Let us all welcome our newest first years. And then, like, Professor Flitwick next to her, like, oh, our newest students. And the doors open up, and Professor Hagrid walks in from the back, leading the group of them all. And in the back of them all, Max and Abria are walking together. Ooh.
I think Abria would hold Max's hand.
Aw.
Max, you feel little fingers grab onto your hand and grip tightly.
He would squeeze her hand back in comfort.
I have to quickly get Max's, like, fucking full name.
Oh, have I ever given you
Yeah, it is a name.
Abria's full name?
No.
Hold on.
Okay. I will call each of your names in alphabetical order by surname. When I do, I ask that you come forward and sit yourself on the stool in front of you. At which point, the sorting hat will place you in your new house. Let us begin. She puts a hand out and takes the scroll, begins reading off names, and first years are always first. She calls out, oh, the first name, which is somewhat familiar to you. Kingston Green. Another one of Arnesia's siblings. Which I can pull up his art really quick. And PC art, I'm pretty sure he's an
Better be a
extras.
fellow Slytherin.
Kingston? Oh. Pull this up over here. There it is. Oh, I have to put it on a different screen because that one has... Okay, I only have 2 screens and it's fucking with me a little bit. Okay, try this again. This is Kingston. Flitwick beckons him forward, and Arnesia cheers out for another of her siblings. Woo! The hat is placed down on his head, and as he sits there, nothing. The hat doesn't stir. There's an uncomfortable silence for a few minutes while Flitwick takes it down off his head and gives it a little pat and shake. He flings it like he's cleaning a carpet before the hat finally wakes. What am I? Is it that time already? Right. Right. The hat blinks and is placed back onto his head. Sorry about that. You see it mumble, and a look of confusion crosses Kingston's face. The hat coughs for a moment and speaks out. Yes, Slytherin! Kingston, his robe is turned bright green, and he heads back to his house. He looks back at disbelief at the hat, and that still seems to be waking up in Flitwick's grasp. Another notable name is also stated. You hear Kathleen Everton is called up. Which, Anne, I believe you should already know Kathleen, right?
I do. Yes, Janice's younger sister.
Pulling her up here. This is Kathleen. As she walks up, she looks to her sister. Janice gives her a confident nod and a little thumbs up as Kathleen nervously but excitedly goes up to be sorted. The hat yells, and her robes change to a bright yellow. She looks around, looks to her sisters for her approval, and her sister gives like a little golf clap for her. And she goes to sit down with the rest of them. One by one, these new names are called. And one by one, the first years are exiting away from everything else. Until that only leaves 2 students left. Now I have to call it an alphabetical order. So, which is the alphabetical order? If okay, I gotta read his name now. Yeah. Maximilian von Mecklenburg.
He kind of gives Sabria a quick look before slowly making his way up to the front.
Any purebloods, except for Abrea, make me a history magic check. Do we have purebloods?
Yeah, it's me.
Cool. History magic.
26.
Von Mecklenburg is the German Minister of Magic's son. So Max's mother is the German Minister of Magic.
Okay.
Now, like, I guess, like, you only have the last name to go on. You don't know that Max is their son or anything, but
the assumption
the
is
name
there.
is very the name is very unique. It's not one that comes up a whole lot. So, Max.
Yeah, he'd approach slowly. It's just Max, Professor.
We got my official names here. All good. I'll know for the future, though. Pleasure to have you.
Way to be here. Do I just like point towards
Right
the
here, please. Sorry, he's a bit touchy today, Professor Flitwick says with a sorting hat in his grasp. You sit down?
He does.
Okay. All right, steel yourself, boy. Professor Flitwick places the hat down upon your head, and you can feel that tingly sensation run right down your back. And you feel something push deep into your mind. Oh, boy, my turd. How many more of these do I have to do? Ah, sorry. Hello, Max.
Hi.
Let's see. Let's see. Raised like a warrior, like a fighter. You have ambition. Choose for yourself the kind of future that you're looking for. And, well, looks like you're willing to do quite a bit to get it, seeing as you've shown up here. Wonder what a Bria will think come the end of the year. Don't worry there. My lips are sealed. Technically, I don't have lips. I'm almost constrained to say Slytherin. There's something else. Gut feeling. I see. Your upbringing is not only what makes you. There's a nature here, a longing for more. Quest. How odd. This is going to take quite some time. And Max's hat's tall. We wait for 3 minutes in silence as Max is. Actually, I think Hatstall is 5 minutes. As the Sorting Hat deliberates amongst itself, trying to sort through Max's memories to figure out which one he will be in. And after a little bit of time passes, well, sometimes when it gets difficult, I go off of a point system. 100 points in total. You want to know your total between the two? 49 and 51. Oh, sorry about that.
He just kind of like nods his head in that way that like when you hear dad joke, just like yeah.
Gryffindor! Gryffindor! He yells if that was too loud. And bright red robes appear over you. In Gryffindor House, woo! Darcy's yelling from the table. Alice, what house are you in again?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor, yeah. You're there next to her. Cheering out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will let out a sigh before handing the hat back to Flitwick.
Thank you. Sorry again. Will you wake up, please? And our final student. Reference, please. Abria Magdalene Wicklebolt.
Shacklebolt. Loud enough for the entire room to hear.
And yeah, you're not the only one. There is quite a few people that all are murmuring loudly, "Reference, please! Reference!" McGonagall yells out, and it starts to die down. People are whispering to each other. And Abria, you're all alone up there. Max has left you, head off to one of the tables.
Abria knows no fear. So she steels herself, and she will walk up and sit down with confidence.
Okay. Step forward, sit down. The Sorting Hat is placed down upon your head. Wonderful to see you again, dear, Flitwick says. As of course, Flitwick and Shacklebolt were at one point friends in the Order and stuff. So you might actually know McGonagall and them, or like seen them when you were really little.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when that happens, that sensation comes over you, of course, and you start to see flashes of memories flickering over your mind. Good luck. Yeah. Going to be eating you alive. Or perhaps you them, the Sorting Hat says. Oh, I see something here. Quite interesting. Not that dissimilar from your father. And what memory is elicited, Abria, that shows the Sorting Hat who you are?
Sort of in a I would say in a parallel to Kingsley. There is this flash. I'd honestly, if this was like a movie, right, you'd see Kingsley wand out, sort of like this angry look on his face, and it flashes to Abria, who has an angry look on her face and has a wand pointed at somebody who was picking on Max.
And what do you do to that person?
She just starts casting Bombarda at them repeatedly.
And as like this memory is going through, you can hear the Sorting Hat. There you are. the fire. You hear, above the crowd, waving, just hand waving left and right. Standing up at the Hufflepuff table, you can see Rin screaming out at you.
She immediately is waving back.
You wave back, and like Rin like looks at you and then like turns over toward Max at the Gryffindor table, and I think like McGonagall's like, Miss Cocker, sit down. Sorry. She pops back down, and the Sorting Hat says, I've decided Gryffindor! And your robes also change bright red. We got 3 Gryffindors, 2 Slytherins, and a Ravenclaw non-present.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The rivalry continues. Yeah. She like gets up, kind of like honestly does like a little hair flip. And she'll walk down to her table.
Wonderful. The Sorting Hat says, good luck. Once again, reiterating what it said to you earlier. When you sit down and everybody starts turning around and like, hi, oh, hi, nice to meet you. And that's all going on. McGonagall takes a stand. Thank you for your reference. Everyone, please welcome our first-year students into their new houses. People start to clap, and our hearts. Now, I'm sure many of you may be wondering what stands behind me today. That odd, obfuscated thing. Perhaps a few of you have even put 2 and 2 together. The dress robes on your supply lists, the rumors that are no doubt circulating. Well, let me put all rumors to rest. For this year, we host a most special event. In honor of our late headmaster, Hogwarts School will be honoring his life and legacy through a multi-day trial of skill. The Arcanum Tournament, she announces as her wand raises to the sky and a bright blue plume of arcane energy whisks the curtain behind her into the air, revealing a grand-looking goblet emblazoned with the name Albus Percival Wulfric Brian Dumbledore. And underneath, in small little font, it actually writes as you're watching it, may your sacrifice serve future generations, and your contributions to Arcanum never be forgotten. While most of you were too young to know Albus personally, he is still close to the hearts of all wizarding society. Headmaster Dumbledore believed in ideals of an accepting community, a search for knowledge, the value of creative thinking, and ideals of courage. She looks out toward the Gryffindor table. Standing up for those who could not stand up for themselves. For even in his last moments, and beyond his death, he was always fighting for the greater good. He embodied elements of every Hogwarts house, and we want to show those skills that he helped shape this school with to the world. The first of the events will be held in the viewing hall, in which students from all houses will gather together for Students from all houses will meet face to face to duel for glory. The winner will receive a 100 galleon scholarship And people begin to, like, just, woo, yeah! And receive an invitation to the Junior World Dueling Championship held in Greece. Next, in December, we will be extending our school year by 5 days to enjoy a night of grandeur and dancing during our Magister's Masquerade held on December 21st. Coming back after the break, the true test will begin. The trial of skill. Students of 4th year and higher will be allowed to compete in groups of 3 to 7. Due to risk of injury, all students below the age of 17 must receive the consent of their parent or guardian. Teams will battle together on grounds through grueling multi-day trial, where strategy, cunning, and skill will be paramount to your success. To the victor will go glory and renown, including a 500 galleon prize, and people begin to fucking lose it, split evenly among team members. Due to this change in school life, Quidditch tryouts and games will be held immediately and wrap up during first semester. May you all study hard and cheer on your friends over the course of the school year. And may our feast commence, he says, and food appears on everybody's plates.
Perfect. Can Edgar go to the dormitory?
Yeah, you can probably go early, definitely. Actually, I think I'm going because I think it's like a good time. I'm gonna take our break.
Okay.
We're gonna come back in 10 minutes. Yeah, cool. See you guys in a bit.
See you then.
Yeah.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
we have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Who has a loud as fuck keyboard?
That's me. Sorry.
Damn. See if I can reduce mic background noise. There we go. Hello, we are back. You got those clickety clacks. Those must
Yeah, it's
be
mechanical.
yeah. We see Cat set up at home, and it's actually a typewriter. She has it hooked up. Okay. Oh. I sent new music for everybody to enjoy. Hogwarts Great Hall. So, right now, the Great Hall is alive with noise, sound, laughter, and interest. There's a large amount of people who are gathering around the Gryffindor table. So much so that they had to get Hagrid to come by to like break it up and tell them to go back to their tables and stuff. And I think, yeah, we're gonna cut away at least to the Slytherin table, who are on the other side of the way, just seeing everybody gather up over there around the two newest students for your year. Abria, do you give autographs?
Yeah, I mean, considering it's probably also we're known for Quidditch, so yeah, she's signing autographs right now.
Oh, you best believe it's not for Quidditch. Very sadly.
That's so disappointing to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I see you're like signing out people, and Gemma is like trying to get a good look. Is that really Kingsley's daughter? She says toward Ernisia. I don't know, but she's kind of hot. What? Don't hate me because I speak the truth. Ernisia says back to her. Edgar and
Oh,
Oh yeah. Edgar doesn't want to stay in the Great Hall, so he goes to the dormitory.
Levi looks up. Edgar, where are you going? Feast just starting.
I'm not hungry, really.
Spent 8 hours on the train. You gotta eat something. Here. Take this with you. He hands
I don't
up.
want
And
anything.
Edgar, what is your favorite meal?
My favorite meal. I mean, he really, really likes chicken wings.
So he's gotten you a plate of like chicken with like sauces and stuff. Here.
I don't want any. Just drop it.
But you
Fine.
love chicken wings.
I'm not hungry. I told you already.
Insight check. That's not high enough. Okay. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, so whatever. Bye, I guess. And he just leaves.
Oh, that hurts Levi's feelings so bad. Oh, like, yeah. Let's have a little look into Levi here. Edgar's the only other boy in Slytherin. All the other like girls don't really talk much except for Taylor to him and don't interact much with him. And so he was really excited to like talk to Edgar about like summer break and like catch up with him. And then Edgar's just leaving, and yeah, he feels super abandoned, but probably doesn't have the words to express that. But that's what's happening with him.
Rip Levi.
Rip Levi. So Edgar grabs his stuff, and I'll be sure to give you a scene, but you head off to the dormitory. Anne?
weirdly, Anna's in the same. She doesn't talk to anybody in Slytherin but Edgar either, so she's in the unfavorable position of be like, "Oh crap, Edgar's my only social interaction in this house." oh no, I have no friends. Like she just like having a full revelation. Just okay. Well, how was your summer, Levi? Just like kind of pushing her food. The ball. That's exciting. You gonna be a duelist? What do they say? Dueling and then a puzzle?
Me dueling? No. If anybody, it'd be Edgar.
Yeah, I really thought he would be excited about that. Between the tournament and a ball, I thought he'd be enthused, but I guess
Wait,
not.
did you guys do that Birdie Bots thing that you guys normally do?
Well, kind of.
Maybe he got a tummy ache.
He didn't do it. He didn't participate.
You're telling me he hasn't eaten all day?
Well, I guess.
Can't really be sure, Anne.
Yeah. Not, I mean, I don't know. Like maybe I would assume this morning, but not since we met up in Diagon Alley.
He's gonna, in the background, sleight of hand, grab some chicken wings and place them in like a little, in his bag, basically, all nice and wrapped up. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope he feels better.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do any dueling or anything. I don't even think I'll sign up for any of the tournaments. But it comes with a pretty big money boon. I mean, can't you use it? Taylor says to him. Yeah, I guess, but I don't really want to, like, die. I've seen the way the school handles safety. No, thank you.
What about you, Taylor? Are you going to sign up?
Not for the dueling. Probably the group one, though.
Yeah, that one seems
Sounds fun. Camping out in the woods for a few days.
Oh,
Even if I don't win, it's a good experience.
I don't know about the camping part, but the puzzles sound fun.
You don't like camping?
No. Outside? Terrible. If I could be indoors 100% of the time, I would be.
Running up behind you, Anne, is a little girl. Anne! Hey! It's Kathleen. Look! Hufflepuff!
Very exciting. How are you, Kathleen? Are you excited?
Well, it's kind of sad because I can't participate in any of the stuff, so I can't get like a bunch of money or anything.
Oh, you can watch, though.
Who's this? Little sweetie, this is the Slytherin table, Gemma says to Kathleen.
Shut up, Gemma. She's talking to me.
Anne, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Don't test me.
Failing spectacularly right out of the gate. Anne's going to turn back to Kathleen. Did you go to the Ravenclaw table? Janice looked excited for you.
Yeah, I don't think that Jan was going to head over to my table, so she always complains about the Hufflepuffs.
Oh. Well, I'll go over with you, actually. I was thinking about moving over that way. And Anne will kind of stand up.
She'll grab onto you and like pull.
And Anne will go towards the Ravenclaw table.
I'll have you meet all my friends. Have we introduced Laura Butters in this game? No? I think it's this year she comes in. let me introduce you to my friends. She rushes over there, and you meet a few gaggle of first years before moving on over toward the Ravenclaw table, and you meet one girl, Laura Butters. who is a first year this year with Kathleen. She's in Slytherin, but you find her at the Hufflepuff table. And she's kind of intermingling for a little while. And we might see her again in the future. Eventually, you hit the Ravenclaw table. And like, Rin pushes past you. Excuse me.
Hi, Rin.
She doesn't even say anything to you. She's like gumming, so she doesn't hear you.
And we'll find a seat close to Janice.
A few of the Ravenclaws have gotten up and have left toward the Gryffindor table, or at least were a second ago. Some of them are starting to come back, and Reese sits down. You believe that? Hagrid coming by, telling us to get. I can go wherever the hell I want, Reese says.
I mean, you guys were surrounding them. It was kind of a scene.
Give some people their space, Janice says, and sees you. Kathleen, already bringing in friends. Well, it's not like you ever move from your spot.
Yeah,
I like my positions. Yes, I choose them very wisely, and I recommend you do the same.
I met all of the first years in Hufflepuff. So it was a big social day for me. My social life has expanded tremendously.
Janice smiles and puts a hand out, like arms, for a hug.
Oh, and we'll give her a hug.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How was your summer?
And Kathleen grabs onto the both of you. Okay. Thank you very much, Kathy. Kathy. She takes her down. You should go talk to your friends, Make connections. But I want to sit with you. You can sit with me every week. Just today. Just today. Tomorrow morning, you can. Today's important. It's your first day. First impressions are huge. Isn't that right, Anne?
Very important.
But you don't make many friends. That's okay. Even if you can just find one, that'll be enough. And Kathleen gives her one last hug and runs off toward her table. Bye, Anne!
Bye, Kathleen. And we'll turn back to Janice. Don't undersell yourself. You have more than one friend these days. I heard you might even have 5.
I said at least one.
Oh, okay.
But, she looks up to you.
Kathleen?
She said that she wanted to be in Slytherin House just because you were in it.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah, I don't think she was ever going to get that one.
No, not a chance. But it is a cute thought. Are you signing up for any of the tournaments? It's kind of big news.
The money could help me a lot, but I think that I don't really feel confident in that part of it all. It's less school, and it gets almost into sport, and I've never been one for sports.
Well, I mean, I'm not signing up for the tournament either. I mean, on my best day, I have the constitution of a Victorian child riddled with tuberculosis, but the tournament at the end of the year seems, I don't know, right up your alley. Cunning, strategy. You're the smartest person in our year.
Well, smarts doesn't always fix it when you're at the end of the barrel of a wand. So,
very true. Fair enough. Anne's going to glance towards the Gryffindor table. So we're like the school with the kids of all of the prime ministers, it looks like. Did you get an autograph?
3 of them. No, I think that if anything, they can come to me.
Fair enough. We met them on the train, actually. Shacklebolt's daughter came in through the window. So
They're weird.
no weirder than any of us, but yes, very weird, but I think they'll fit
I
right
am not weird. Thank you very much.
You're incredibly weird. That's why I like you.
I'm going to kill you.
Hey, I'm weird too. And we'll kind of put up her hands. Yeah, they're interesting. For sure.
And Sam, over at the Gryffindor table, right now, Sadie, like, perks up. Coming here all the way from Germany, that must have been really, really hard. I know the school out there is, like, really rigorous. I hear that they have, like, 80% boys. Max? Did Mara BRB?
No, I was just double muted.
No.
Okay.
He looks over and he just goes, I actually went to Mahotakoro. I've never been at Durmstrang.
Oh. Sadie looks really confused. And you know, it's not the only, you even got that back in Japan, your first year, so it's fairly common for the most part. And I think Sally looks across. Abria, I think I might have met you.
You might have met me where?
There was a kind of a large gala taking place in Hall C at the Ministry.
Right, for the anniversary of you know, stupid Battle of Hogwarts. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, it's a super
Remember
big
its party.
bore. I remember seeing you. I like the new hair color.
Thank you. I could not do this out in Japan, but I'm doing it now.
Well, let me introduce everybody to you guys. So that right there is the lovely Sadie. Oh, sorry, did I not introduce myself? Sadie says. No, you didn't. And over here we have Darcy. We actually met on the train. Perfect. Oh, this is my sister. Hi, Sam says with a little wave. I have art for all these people that Maya made, so I'm gonna show it to you all in a moment. Um, uh, and that is Nate. Hi, nice to meet you.
You?
And I think Logan in the back is like, wow, just skip over your own brother. I prefer to. Especially when introducing you to girls, she says. I'm perfectly fine with girls, thank you. Logan, he would use his whole name, which I wish I had on speed dial. Oh, I don't know if I have it kicking around here. It might be in his notes. I don't. That's too bad. He's like, hi, Logan Peel.
It's wonderful to meet you, Logan Peel.
He puts a little kiss on the top. Pleasure.
Bree's like awestruck for a second.
Sally rolls her eyes. um, and wait, did you already meet Alice?
Well, Alice and I, if Alice would remember, have met before.
Cat's muted. I don't know.
They said BRB.
I'm back. Sorry, I'm just frustrated with my bank. Hi, I'm back.
All good. I think Logan introduced himself to Abria, looks over, and who might you be? He looks toward Max. Were you not listening? What are you talking about? Oh, sorry, he never listens to the sorting ceremony.
Fair enough. I'm Max.
Max. Logan.
So, both minister children, huh?
You know, I personally thought it was really funny when you introduced yourself.
Let's
That's
not talk about that, please.
new. All right. It's new, but
It's not that new. You just haven't been around for a while.
I'm sorry. I've just been playing in Junior
You've been
Quidditch
in
League.
a
My
different
bad.
country. I don't blame you. It's just sort of sensitive. That's all.
All right.
So this is Logan previously. This is the new Logan art. Are you guys ready for the old Logan art? Because we were at 4th year, we're passing on to the new art.
Yeah.
Logan.
Slay.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you look so good looking now?
Logan sports a kind of much more well put together hairstyle, one that kind of radiates old money, you know, and he holds himself tall. Okay, that's Logan, and this is Nate's old art, new old art. Oh, sorry. How do I? This is Nate's new younger art. This is what he's been looking like. What a cute kid. This is him in 1st year, right? This is him now. Oh wait, it didn't do it. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Contain your barking, please. That's that. This is the old Sadie. And this year, the new Sadie.
So pretty. Everyone is so pretty. Maya, oh my gosh. Good job.
Right? Maya is a goddess when it comes to Midjourney.
It is. What the hell? Amazing. Good job.
Okay. This is Sally. New Sally. Longer hair, a little more well put together and everything. That kind of regular, sassy, sinister gaze. Perfect. And then we've got our last one of the NPCs, Sam, looking just like his sister, bit shorter hair and whatnot. And this is Sam later on this year.
Oh, I love that hair so much. Oh my god.
Right? We went through quite a few different hairstyles, didn't we, Maya?
We did, because it does not like short hair that is like somewhat acceptable. And I couldn't make Sam look like the other NPCs with short hair. So it's just like, okay, this is gonna be a thing.
I am suddenly straight. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, also, I will show Darcy's old art. We already saw Darcy's new art, so just recall that. But this is Darcy's younger art. What a cutie. And then this is, of course, a reminder for the newer art. this year.
Yeah.
We're working on the Ravenclaws right now. So we don't have the Ravenclaws yet. But rushing
Have the
over toward...
Slytherins?
We don't. No, I think they're last.
They're
Right now.
done. They're just won't be posted to Alex until I finish the Ravenclaws.
Yeah. Maya likes doing them in batches, so. But everybody, round of applause for Maya. Fucking amazing. So good.
I know what people want.
Truly. Now, as you're getting acquainted with everybody, and Max and Logan, Logan kind of like introduces himself to him. You can hear from afar off, Max, running over toward you, and immediately like leaps. Funny enough, glomps you. I'm pretty sure that's around this time. Just leaps forward and grabs onto the two of you. Up by the stage, you can see like Professor Flitwick like pointing out Rin for Hagrid. All right, having to go over. This is her old art, which we might have seen. This is her new art. You guys! Why didn't you write me? You could have told me that you guys were coming.
Oh, we wanted it to be a surprise.
Yeah, we looked for you earlier, but couldn't find you.
My gosh, I missed you two so much. Tell me you haven't forgotten about me.
Oh, I haven't forgotten about you or how strong you are.
It's called that. We're not letting most people go by the Gryffindor house right now. Please return to your seat. Oh, but no, Professor, I know them. We're like friends. Come on, tell him.
Yeah, Professor, we're really old friends. It's fine.
We don't mind.
All right. If they say it's all right, then all right. And he turns around, says all right again for good measure, all right, and heads off. It's been so long. Oh, did you make it onto the junior team? She says to Max and Abria.
That we did.
You guys must be like super players by now.
Pretty okay. Some of us are better than others, he says as he kind of looks at Abria.
Okay. All right.
Are you really that good?
The entire time.
I'm sorry, the team for what? Sam speaks up.
For Quidditch.
You guys are Quidditch players?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
on the Japanese junior league team.
We are going to kill it this year, Sam says, super excited. All right, calm down, Sam, Sally says.
You said you were a keeper, right, Max?
Yeah.
What do you do, Abria?
Chaser.
Okay.
Sorry, Max. You might end up having to find a different position to play, Darcy says.
He will give kind of an amicable smirk to that. I'm always up for a bit of competition.
As am I. You okay? Nate says to Darcy. Yeah, fine.
You look exhausted. Are you sure?
Can everyone stop commenting on my face, please? I'm tired. It's an 8-hour train ride.
All right.
Gotta get your sleep if you're gonna, compete as keeper. It's important.
It's not like tryouts are happening tomorrow.
It's nice. Eh?
Reminder, the tryouts are happening tomorrow evening. Shit. Um,
So like, how have we been doing in terms of like Quidditch games? Like, we're winning, right?
well, Sally speaks up for her sister. Last year we made it into the semifinals, but Slytherin played dirty.
Classic stuff.
Okay.
So not winning. Understood.
We got third.
We would have won if people played by the rules.
Look, if there's one thing the two of us have learned, is that if we're gonna win and people want to play dirty, we just got to beat them at their own game.
Well, crap. Why didn't you guys end up in Hufflepuff? She says and like punches Max on the arm. Around the shoulder, the meat of the shoulder. Now I have to cheer for two teams. What if Hufflepuff and Gryffindor go head to head? Who am I supposed to cheer for?
I'd go for the winning team, and unfortunately, it'd be us.
That's true.
Good that we know we're confident then, going in.
Rin is like, I'm so happy to be with you guys. I know it must have been hard after the first year. You guys don't understand. We were like inseparable. She says to the rest of you.
Well, we were each other's only friends for a while.
I don't know why nobody went to sit with us at lunch.
Probably the terrifying presence that stood nearby.
Is there a ghost behind me all the time? Did I not see a ghost?
There's a ghost?
Good thing I came to this school. She's not remembering, right?
Still just as sweet as ever.
And, you guys are able to become acquainted with your new fourth year troop here for the Gryffindors. And reunited with Rin, who sticks around you for the rest of everything. And she talks about how she has to introduce you to everybody and show you around the castle and like tells you how cool this school is and stuff. And it's like way bigger than Montagoro. So.
Yeah.
Do you want to see the? Have you guys haven't seen the Hufflepuff new ones either? Do we want to see the Hufflepuffs?
We haven't seen anything.
You haven't seen any of them? Okay, I've been showing them around to a few different games. So, Delilah Old,
Oh my god.
new Delilah. Okay, and then Juniper. Before, like, props to fucking Maya for getting the braid.
I know,
Crazy.
what the hell? How did you do that?
I've never gotten the braid before.
Long.
Trial and error.
Got patience. Terrible amount of patience.
Patience of a Saint. And this year, she's just slowly transitioned to something like this.
Oh, okay, that's a change.
That's Juniper. One of my favorites. Macy.
Macy.
But look at Macy's older art. Macy.
Easily one of my
Oh, one of my
I love
absolute favorites you've ever done. This one's so good.
sunshine. Just sunshine.
Oh. Okay. Oh, Morgan? Morgan was hard, but you did it. Morgan? Hi. And here's Morgan this year. Yeah!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's got those black eyes and everything. Some. Okay, we saw her in. Get ready for Wilfred. Wilfred, Olar,
She's cute as well. Oh my gosh.
Wilfred, new art.
Okay.
Grown his hair out a little bit. Still prankster crazy, a little bit more confident than his first year. I loved this one. I loved it.
I love the hair change.
And looks like I actually missed one. Nolan. And are you guys ready for new Nolan? Because
New Nolan.
What? Oh,
new no. Oh shit! I think for rough.
wow.
Ellie, what do you think?
Oh, they're great. Yeah, the eyes are. You got the eyes correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It was like there's some edits back and forth with that one, but we got it. Didn't we, Maya?
We did. We did that one by hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're amazing. Really
Insane.
impressive.
Yeah, they are very good. Like very.
Once
very good.
once they're all finished, we'll post them all to the proper character art channel. And everything.
Nice.
We'll redo them all. Oh. Okay. Edgar. You head downstairs to the dungeons while you can hear the sounds of the great hall fade to you to a quietness, a hollow air that blows through down here. Down right behind you, down a long hallway, you can hear the sounds of the kitchen reverberating, and you walk away from that down the long, curled hallway, and you can see the entrance to your common room. You go into your pocket and pull out a little slip of paper that has the password to it. And what's your passive perception?
My passive, it's not very good. It is passive perception 11.
Okay. Password is Raxberts.
Rack what?
Raxberts.
Raxberts.
And the moment that Edgar speaks it out, from the ground, a coiling like brass snake set in the ground pushes through and up onto the wall, creating a large archway. And the moment that completes the archway, the stonework there fades into nothing, and you can see your comfortable and welcoming common room. Finally, you're back.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
You can see Gemma's latte machine. She has. It's like a big brass contraption. You can grab one of those if you want. You can head up the stairs to the boys' dorm if you want. You can hang out by the window. There's like the social pit. What are you doing? You're all alone. There's no one here.
Perfect. So what he's actually going to do is he's going to sit by the fireplace and going quickly through his things. He's going to take out a diary and he's going to start reading through that. It's not his diary, but he's going to start reading through that and quietly spend the time alone.
One second. I just had a little question I have to answer. Sorry about that. You took out a book? Is that what you said?
A diary.
A diary.
Yeah.
Remind me again, because I got distracted. Where are you sitting? By the window, in the dormitory,
By the fireplace.
by the fireplace, in that little social pit. You got the
Yeah.
black leather upholstered couch, and you plop down in there. Go into your bag and pull out this diary. What does the face of a diary look like? How is it bound?
It's like it has a hardcover, okay, and it's pure black. And it's his grandmother's diary, so he's reading through that right now.
Stop and flip a page from where you were, finding it. And do you want to reveal anything at this time about what's in with the contents of it, or?
I mean, because his grandmother recently passed away. So what he's doing is he took this out of her room so he can go through it slowly, and he hasn't yet opened it. So this is the first time. I don't know what's in the contents.
You open up to the first page, and immediately you see something kind of fall down just a little bit. It's a small Polaroid photo. One of her during her first year at Hogwarts, when she was very, very little. Apparently, it was put into a school paper at the time. And you see her standing with like a big smile in front of a wizard chess set where she won a wizard chess match against a fourth year in her first year. Looked very proud of herself.
Okay, the usual where they do in the movie where he's like, oh my god, slowly like touching it, being like, and he's probably going to start wailing, honestly.
So Edgar stands there staring down at this page, pressing the photo between his thumb and forefinger and kind of rubs it. And there is a longing that builds up in your chest. You can feel this tenseness, like something has grabbed the larynx of your throat and is currently tearing it in two. And your jaw begins to quiver a little bit. You can feel a pressure behind your eyes, and you try to wipe it away, and long streaks of tear cover your hand, and you begin crying, sobbing, and in the silence of your isolation, the camera will slowly pull away from Edgar, having his time alone. All right. In the morning, bells are ringing. Students are running around to their next classes, and Rin is walking with Abria and Max, practically skipping through every step. Okay, so our first class is in potions, and that's done in the potions classroom. Saying the obvious. And that's in the dungeons, northern dungeons. Where are we right now? She looks around. Where are you, Mara?
God, let me look at the map really quick. Give me 2 seconds to pick a spot. Because Ren doesn't have the greatest sense of direction.
Hey, Mara, your mic is going a little robot-y. It's kind of cutting.
Is that any better?
Completely.
Much better, yeah.
Nice. I had to unplug it, sorry.
It immediately came back, but it's okay. We can handle it.
They're probably in the Oxford corridor, honestly.
Okay, so you guys are in the middle of the Oxford building as people are walking all around. So I think there's a stairwell over here. I can never remember where it is. One time I went down a different stairwell and I ended up in this weird storage room. I don't think I was alone. It kind of creeped me out. Oh, Edgar's over there. Edgar! Edgar! Rin runs over and like grabs onto your side. Oh, where's the stairs down to the potions classroom?
Just over here. You can follow me. How are you, anyway?
Thank you so much. So much. Oh, have you met Max and Abria? He like
Yeah.
puts arms around them.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
Oh,
Hi.
oh, you guys already met. My bad.
Yeah. Abria was like hanging from the window.
It's just
I heard.
Yeah. Quite weird if you're asking me, but whatever.
You know, the first time
talked
we
about it.
ever met, Abria nearly fell off the side of a cliff.
okay.
Oh, wow.
All right.
This doesn't surprise me somehow.
I'm not that clumsy. It was windy.
Tanaka also tripped you.
Okay.
Did you not know that? That was Tanaka.
I did not know that. Now that I do know
God,
that,
it was so
though.
funny, honestly.
You knew that too?
Oh yeah, he had like
Dared him
the
to do
biggest
it.
crush on you.
Damn it. Okay.
Anyway, the stairs for the potions classroom is like right there, so follow me. Try to keep up.
So, like,
My
Abria's just like, so, like, who's, like, the hot people around here?
Well, I'd say Edgar's a bit of a looker, she says for a second, with a smile.
Me?
There's this boy in Ravenclaw, named Kamiya. He's really nice. There's of course Nolan. I always see him and Anne hanging out with each other though. They're probably already down in that class already. Hmm. Kind of hard to choose. Nate kind of makes my heart flutter sometimes. But he's so obvious he does not pick up any hints.
Right.
I mean, you did have a thing for Logan as well, didn't you?
We went on a date, actually.
Oh, how
Look at
how did
you.
that work out?
I don't really want to talk about it.
So it didn't.
It's odd for Rin to say she doesn't want to talk about it. She's like, you can tell that she is a little uncomfortable. She's like, Hey.
By the way, Rin,
he left me halfway through the date. Said he'd be back. He didn't show up. So,
oh,
never mind on that front.
that's actually horrible. I might have to have a quick chat with him. Can I talk to you about something for a minute, like very quickly?
Yeah, sure, she says, and like doesn't move to like be private, like just Max and Abri are there with you.
Privately. But very, very quickly.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So it's just down the hallway on the left. Can't miss it, okay?
We will try our best not to get lost.
It's very easy. Very easy, you want.
And Edgar, they like pass by, and you and Rin just take a few steps over, nearing the vestibule of mischief. Hey, what's up?
You know our little club, and you're like the vice president, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will be stepping out this year, so you will be the new president.
No, Edgar. There's no club without you.
Of course there is. There's you and Dan and
Well, why are you leaving?
I just don't have time. I have to focus on my studies, you know?
Insight check. Where the fuck did my Oh, there it is. I dropped it. She stares you down for a minute. Edgar, if you leave this club, so help me God, I will abduct you.
Well, you can certainly try, but I am leaving. It's decided.
Edgar, you've never cared about classes like that before.
Of course I do.
Do you just not like me? Do you just not want to be around me? Or Kania? Or Alice? Or Anne?
No, it's not that. I promise you. It's nothing that has to do with that. I just think I should become a prefect and take my studies seriously. I think it's time to actually study.
I know that I can be pretty gullible sometimes, but the one thing I do know is I know people. And if you just don't want to hang out with me anymore, you can just tell me. But this...
No, Rin. Okay, fine. I had something personal happen to me during the summer. It has nothing to do with you, but I can't be in the club.
Edgar, you can... Why are you lying? Why are you running around like this? You've completely messed up the start of my day. I'm going to be thinking about this for the next week. Edgar, are you okay?
No, but it's fine. I will be okay. That's why I'm doing this. So I can be okay.
So, you're going to come back?
I don't know. Probably not. But it doesn't matter because you will be an excellent president. I am sure of it.
She begins crying and runs off toward the classroom. Actually, probably toward the bathroom.
He's actually going to follow her in the bathroom.
Not into the girls' bathroom. Yeah, you've done it now, Edgar. You've done it now.
God. Oh my gosh.
Goes the dramatic route.
That was so dramatic. Oh my
Fuck
God.
yeah. Okay. Edgar, you enter into the classroom and you can see everybody sitting down for potions class, and you can see Anne and Janice sitting nearby. I'm guessing you don't want to sit with them?
Well, is there any empty spots? Because
yes, there would be empty spots. So you can go find an empty table and kind of sit by yourself. And Alice, you and Sadie are walking in. What are you using your hair? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, you know,
this is how it is like
naturally. Volume this year.
That's just how it is. I used hair things to.
So you're saying if I cast Reparafarge, your hair isn't going to become a little rat's nest?
I promise it won't.
Flicks. No effect.
Happens.
Oh, that was going to be so funny.
It would have been funny. It really would have been funny.
You know what would be funny, though? She flicks her wand at your temple and casts Crenus Muto. I think is the right spell. And your hair becomes pinky tails at the top.
Sadie!
She runs into class.
God damn it. Grace moved into my own hair to fix it.
Evening, Miss Milne, evening.
Alice! Quite the hairstyle.
I didn't do this on purpose.
Sadie's like chuckling at her seat. Do you sit with her or do you go find somebody else?
I'm just gonna fix my hair. I'm gonna do a repair parts just to end it, and then I'll sit next to Sadie.
All right, everyone. Now, I do hope that you actually kept up with your studies over summer break. It's called a break for a reason, Professor. Indeed it is. And a break you can fall behind. I want to see how people have kept up. We'll start with potion, something simple. And you immediately feel a ground tremor. The like little lanterns that hang in the ceiling begin to sway a little bit, and Professor Slughorn like looks up and places a hand on the wall, and it begins to subside. Must be having a lot of fun in the arithmancy class. Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Max and Abria, you guys get there just a little bit later, hopping in, and Professor Slughorn goes, Maximilian, Miss Abria, find a spot anywhere. In fact, actually, he looks toward I mean, if you could please move up toward the back, if you. My name's Brett, Professor. Right, right. Brett goes, okay, and he grabs his stuff and walks over and sits with
Okay.
Edgar. And then he like, come, as you sit in the
is
front.
shocking. That is
Thanks, Bradley.
wild.
You hear him like as he sits down next to you, Edgar. You could hear him like mutter, "I hurt me."
Are you okay? That was so rude. I'm so sorry.
He's an old guy. It's fine.
It's okay. We will show the new kids. You are great at potions, right?
Uh, not really.
It's fine. Okay, you have to impress Slughorn again.
That's thinking that I have ever impressed Slughorn.
You can do it now. I will help you.
He seems like really tense about it. And Janice starts going over. Oh, we have a lot more potions this year. Let's see. Which one do you want to work on? I'm actually gonna pull it up here so we can go over it really quick. Where is it? M&M reference. There it is. Potions. Looks like we have aging potion. Make sure you don't want that. Fire protection potion. Useful. Garroting gas. Oh my goodness, they put that in the curriculum. Pepper up potion and wound cleaning potion. I'm thinking pepper up potion would be nice. It cures the common cold.
That's a good one. I was thinking the wound cleaning potion. I think that might come in handy.
Do you plan on getting scraped up a lot in Quidditch?
Ian has vivid flashbacks of getting bitten by a spider last year. You never know. You never know what's going to happen.
Inspiration, Allie, actually. I like that. In fact, everyone's done so well. Inspiration to everybody. We've kind of hit that part of the story where just everyone's done so well. Okay. Oh, I don't have Abria or Max's names on the inspo tracking sheet. Friday morning. Inspo tracking. Rhea and Max. Star and Star. Oh. Oh. Goodbye, Nettie. Goodbye.
Bye, Nettie.
She ran off into the woods with the dog.
Okay, everybody gets to pick a potion to attempt.
Do we notice that Rin hasn't joined us yet?
Yeah, you probably would.
Okay. I think Abria's gonna slip out of the room to go find her.
Oh wait, is this a new year? I can probably use the new... Yeah, okay, give me a minute because I'm gonna set up the new grading sheet. I have a new way that's like simpler for me to play with it, so just gotta make a copy. Friday morning. Did I post the grades for last year before I delete this? Guys?
Year 3 semester
What?
is up here,
Question mark?
I believe so. Let me
Yeah,
I
year
think
3 semester
you
2.
did.
I got it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to delete this sheet now. Delete. Okay. Friday morning. Let's get everyone's new names. Alice. What? I put ALSI. LIS. And then
Ace.
Anne. AC. Alcy. That's quite the name. Edgar. Max. Abria. And Camilla. Oh, wonderful. I got it all set up now.
Awesome.
Who's up first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Cat.
I'm making garroting gas.
Hell yeah.
And I'm doing the dark arts, so I'm using persuasion.
Sure.
22.
22. That is an exceptional version. Let me pull it up. There it is. My music just suddenly got really loud. Put it down a bit. G. You're running gas. So, exceptional version. This gas produces a choking or suffocating sensation, which, given the fact it's colorless, can be quite dangerous. A creature that inhales this poison must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 4 hours. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the creature is unconscious. And it wakes up if it takes damage or the creature shakes it awake as an action. And as an action, you can throw a bottle of garroting gas at a point up to 60 feet away, releasing the gas and exposing creatures within 10 feet of that point.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, and that is an O for you, Alex. Anne.
I'm going to use
No?
my inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
Actually, I got a 4. 15. And then can I add a D
For what?
for wound cleaning?
Wound cleaning?
And then do the clubs from last year like carry over?
They do, but just recall that you only get 1 perk.
Correct. And I'm using the potions 1d4 1.
Do it up.
Okay. Only a 1, so a 16.
Okay, it's a regular wound cleaning potion. When you apply this potion to open wounds, it stings, smokes, and perfectly sterilizes the area. A bottle contains 10 doses, and 1 dose stabilizes a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make to make a medicine check. This is incredibly useful, and basically, funny enough, like, you only need 1 because he has 10 doses. You make, like, a lot of it all at once.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Great.
So that'll last till the end of the campaign, probably. Okay. And that is an E for you. Edgar, what about you?
Sorry, I was muted. The fire protection spell.
Uh-huh.
Spell, no, potion.
Fire protection potion.
We can roll with persuasion.
No, dark
I
arts
can't.
casters can.
Okay. I see you. Okay.
Yeah, it's a class ability.
Yeah, I'm going to reroll that actually with advantage. Oh no, I'm stupid.
What do you mean reroll with advantage? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's 3. It's 4 and 3. Ignore the 17.
Did you use your inspo? Why are you rolling at advantage?
Yeah, that's what
Okay, but you just rolled really bad.
Yeah.
It's a 4.
Great. Okay. So you're working on your fire protection potion, and what ends up at the end, you like are reading the recipe, you do it step by step by step, and you think you get every step. And at the very end, it says the potion should now turn a subtle orange in color. And you look up, and you see this green bubbling potion, and you have no idea where you went wrong at all. And you can see like the flames wreathing up on the side of it. And the top of it has this like steam coming off that almost looks like flame that forms into like a skull for a moment and then keeps moving. Gain a ruined fire protection potion.
Okay.
And what was your highest?
4.
Oh. That's a D. Max.
We're going to do aging potion.
Okay.
And it is a 7.
Okay, it still is usable. You get a flawed aging potion with a P. Whenever you drink this potion, your age is increased by 2d6 years for 10 minutes. This effect authentically changes your age but doesn't reduce your lifespan. And you can choose to drink only half the potion, taking only 1d6 if you want.
Okay.
Still useful. Now, Abria, we're gonna, have a little scene with you and Ren for a second. But that means that you're going to probably miss a big portion of the class. So you're gonna have disadvantage on this check.
Okay. I was prepared to miss it entirely.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. 13.
Okay. For what spell? What potion?
Gosh, I literally had it, and then give me one moment. My brain is braining right now. Holy hell.
Felix Felicis.
I was thinking about the Popeyes fries that I have in front of me. Sorry.
I would be too.
It was for fire protection. God.
Gotcha. Sorry, what did you rolled a 13? Yeah, so that's a regular fire protection that gives you resistance to fire damage for 1 hour.
God, these fries are so good. My brain just completely went away.
All right. Oh, I can kind of post new music since we're no longer in the Great Hall. There's like a potions classroom one. Yeah. Sending this music. And then I guess like in a moment, if you guys want different music, we would be swapping to this one. Abria, just as Professor Slughorn turns his back and begins to go... Cat, can you please mute?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just as Professor Slughorn turns his back and begins to do stuff on the board, you look around and Rin's not here. Max, you're working hard and you have a bit of a question. You look up toward Abria, she remembers, and Abria's gone. Max?
He kind of looks around and he's like, shit. Who's like nearby, I guess? Like who's at the next table over?
Why don't you tell me who's on the next table over?
God, they've been moved to the front. Oh, it's probably Janice. Crap.
It's up to you. Out of character, Mara.
In that case, I'll say I'm not gonna lie, I just completely forgot who was even here. Jeez.
Everybody?
Yeah, that's what I forgot. I just completely blanked on who NPCs were. It's fine.
I've forgotten every NPC.
I know, I was like, God, what are their names?
What are you, me?
He's gonna look over, and he's gonna see Sally sitting there.
Sally kind of like her hair drapes down over one shoulder and is pulled over one ear, and she's like writing down in notes right now. She's just across from you, sitting with her two siblings.
Hey, Sally, right?
Yeah. Technically Salula, but I go by Sally.
I get that. Did you see when she disappeared, Abria's? She was here a second ago.
One of my airkeeper. Sure, she's off to go have a large adventure without us, she says. Why? Do you need something?
No, but her off on her own's never a good.
I think your potion's bubbling over.
He's gonna swear again and like
Turn around. It's starting to like come off and then like is hitting the burner and immediately burning and like smoke is coming up. She grimaces. He comes over, like just leans over and takes your little like heat gauge and puts it all the way down. The flames go down to a little blue flame at the very bottom. More fire isn't always best.
Thanks for that. This has never been my strongest. I don't really get the point of it, if I'm being honest.
You and I think Sally's like, here, everyone deserves somebody. It's terrible to do this stuff alone. She gets up and goes and sits next to you, and she looks at what you've currently done, and she's like, did you use 2 of those augury feathers or just the one? Because I see one sitting here.
No, I only used one.
Okay, alright. Let's see if I can salvage these. Spoiler alert, she can't. So that's Max and Sally becoming more acquainted during class. Abria, through the hallways, You wonder where Rin has gotten off to, and you can make a perception check.
Oh God, I'm not okay. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this could be terrible.
Did Jess say anything earlier about anything in the I think she gave
Talking
me an
about.
advantage. I don't know. Cannot read this.
I don't. Wait, let me check Twitch. She might have.
So we'll burn it.
Happy birthday, Maya. Advantage. More birth. A D4.
Okay. 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 Here's to hoping. I'm gonna inspo that.
You already had advantage. And you have to inspo.
Yeah, because without it, it's a 7.
Hmm?
It's fine. Don't worry about that. It's between me and that's.
Oh boy. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any subscribers?
I do have one. Actually, go ahead and take it. Have fun.
Look at that wisdom, guys.
8? That's an 8.
-3.
Oh, great! You did one better than you did before. With
Uh-huh.
4 rolls.
No,
Yeah.
they did 2 better because they still have the D4.
That's true. That's true. 2 better.
Yeah.
So you got a 9.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is perfect.
Oh no.
This is perfect. So you go looking for Rin, thinking maybe she just kind of is around here, or maybe she got lost. And with a low wisdom, you don't really think about your own ability to get back. And you quickly find yourself lost in the labyrinthian tunnels of the northern dungeons. As you're like calling out for Rin, you don't hear any responses, and you run down a hallway to another intersection, and can see the hallway curving on one side. It continues off into multiple other intersections. You can hear bells ringing distantly. Like, you should probably head back to class. So you go running back, and you stop at an intersection. Which I think it was right. It was definitely right. You go right and find yourself at like a large, thick door. And something floats through the door. Evening? And it's one of the ghosts. And you're like, and it passes through you. You don't think to ask it directions, and then it hits you. Oh, it's gone. And you try going back to that intersection, and it looks different than it was before. Did you go down the same way? Shit! You are completely lost down here. And I want you to make a charisma save.
Okay. 12, which is really low when I have a +8.
Yeah, you begin to like hyperventilate a bit. Come on. You're not dying down here. You go running as fast as you can, just trying to check every intersection that you can find. And eventually, you are running left, right, forward, no, back, dead end. And as you hang another right-hand side, as you see something that looks familiar, you come head to head and slam right into a much taller person. Ow! Watch where you're going, twerp. And you look up at an older girl.
Oh
No.
Yes, I believe she has new art. That's kicking around, isn't it?
It's in there.
It's in there? Okay.
Oh, way above the. It's above the Hufflepuffs.
It's above the Hufflepuffs, thank you. There she is. You can see long blonde hair, a kind of just bombshell like body type. Rail thin. She could be a fucking model. And she looks down at you with just a look of complete derision. What the hell are you doing down here?
It's called walking.
No, I think it's called running. You're not supposed to be running in the halls. Where's your hall pass?
I don't need a hall pass.
Oh. I see. You're that minister's daughter, aren't you? Shacklebolts. Abria.
That would be the one.
I remember your name being called. Yeah. Well, here at Hogwarts, you'll find that you might not get as much favoritism as you're going to be normally accustomed to. You need a hall pass just like everybody else. And you now notice on her arm there is a prefect band. So, you don't need a hall pass. You have a teacher's note then.
I was sent out.
Without a hall pass.
It was an emergency.
What class were you in?
Potions.
There's a little spark in her eye. Great. Let's head down to Professor Slughorn's, shall we?
Oh.
She puts a hand on your shoulder,
Uh-huh.
kind of gripping hard.
Yeah. Do I have the thing yet? No, I do not.
Pulls you through the hallway.
I'm being kidnapped.
Mm-hmm. I'm being kidnapped! Help! Horace, I found a student of yours wandering the halls. She said that she was sent out by you? I'm sorry. He turns around. Miss Abria, we don't know what you're doing. Returning to class, I think.
Girl problems.
She leans down. You ruined my pants.
Can I step on her foot without moving? And like dig my heel into her foot?
Make a sleight of hand check, but sleight of foot.
16.
Okay. Yeah, with a 16. Oh, bring her back in, please. Stay within the classroom during class time. He turns around and you stab your heel down into her foot. Mother! Stella? He turns around like language. Sorry, Professor. Be detention, you little brat.
When Horace turns around again, she like double flips her off. Walks back to her seat.
You now have detention! And I am taking 10 house points from Gryffindor. Right there in the negative.
I forgot how much. Ooh.
This girl.
I haven't dealt with her in a very long time, and I forgot how much I want to clothesline her.
Mm. We had other art for her as well. I'll just show it really quick. She's in extras. Oh yeah, your new art is like way better. This is the old art. I love the new art. The new art has that air of superiority about it.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For real, for real.
Hey. That's potions class for everybody. Um, As the bell rings for your next class. Hey, Edgar, Brett says.
Yes.
I just wanted to thank you for your help. Sorry if I was intruding.
I mean, you didn't sit here by choice. It's fine. I'm just happy you turned
No,
out with an okay potion.
look, I might not be that great with potions, but here. He pulls out of his bag a piece of paper, and he says, "I've been practicing this." Places it down on the ground, takes out his wand, and taps it once without saying a word. In the center, you watch the paper begin to fold. You can see a little balloon appear, like a almost box-like balloon that starts to rise up, and a little paper strand pops out and it starts to float around you.
Oh, that's actually adorable.
I can make a few other things too. If you have like a favorite magical creature, just let me know. He taps it once. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Halavari. And it turns into a little green balloon. A tiny little cute thing that's like floating around.
Oh. Wow. Yes, you are very good at this. I heard you're drawing as well.
Yeah, kind of multifaceted, right? You should see if I make over 100 of these little guys. They're really cool, just flying all around. I was hoping maybe this year working on like paper lanterns, like little lights. But they kept
Oh,
burning up.
that would actually be a very good idea.
Dad said I couldn't do the lanterns in the house anymore. After
Why,
the
did you
fire.
make too many?
After the fire.
The fire.
It wasn't big. It was just a little fire.
Yeah. I hope they knew Aquamendi.
Yeah, I hoped I did too. All right. Second, please. Okay, cat is BRB.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Oh, was that earlier? Oh, that was like an
That
hour
was
ago.
Edgar. That was an hour ago.
Sorry. Whew. Okay. Next class you guys have on the docket is Defense Against the Dark Arts. And as you stand up with Janice, Janice says, I really hope we're not doing more dueling this year, but I think that I'm probably going to be hoping in vain, seeing as we have the tournament and everything. So Professor Rojas is going to be grooming us for it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing, unfortunately. But, we can't be the best at everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure Edgar will be thrilled. Shall we?
What if I say no?
I'd ask if you were feeling okay, because I don't think you've ever missed a class for as long as we've known each other.
Not if I've had to. Not unless I've had to. Okay, help me up. She puts a hand out.
And helps her up.
And you guys head up the serpentine staircase. Alice, you get there first. You walk up the stairs toward Professor Rojas's classroom. Walking with Sadie and Nate, and with a few people behind you. Wilfred's nearby, and you're stunned by an odd sight. Desks. The wooden desks that normally are pushed to the far wall and have actually been properly set up in the long curved room for the first time since you first stepped foot in Hogwarts Castle. What's
I don't.
what? Nate stammers.
It doesn't make sense.
Rojas, who's been standing nervously on the far end of class, says, "Just find your seats like normal, everyone." Wilfred
Like normal?
squints. Yeah,
Seats.
we don't normally. Professor Rojas takes her hand and slushes at her neck. She jerks her head slightly up toward the top of class. The staircase leads up to her office. And you notice two figures. Professor Dildro is here. And Headmistress McGonagall.
Huh.
Now, for the three of you that were here before, how does it feel to see Dildro after what happened?
I'll start with
And-
Edgar. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Anne is horrified that he's in this class. She doesn't trust him at all and is really... and also, Reese did steal a whole bunch of stuff from him that he probably has noticed by now he doesn't have anymore. So she's going to try and sit in the back of the classroom and not make eye contact. And she's equally nervous that Professor McGonagall is in the class because maybe he said something.
Yeah. Let me just... Have I shown you guys the new Dildro art?
No.
I think so. Oh, you might have in other games.
Oh.
This is Professor Dildro. Currently standing up there with McGonagall. We have a very austere McGonagall as well. She should be right up there at the top.
Okay, Queen. Look at the hat.
Yeah. Truly.
She loves her
Royal.
hats, though.
I don't know how you got a hat like that, Maya. Like, it's...
Yeah, but it's so good.
Maya's so good at this.
Oh,
Magic.
truly.
All right, Edgar, what is your opinion on seeing Dildro?
I've shown you guys Rojas, right? Just before we get to that.
Yes.
No. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Look
Yep.
at her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Actually, I think for her, I'm good to show the older art.
Oh, look at that though.
This is what she's going to be transitioning to as we get to 5th, 6th, 7th year.
Oh my gosh. Mommy.
She... Mother! She is a mother!
Mother.
Um,
sorry.
Professor Dildro is Daddy Dildro. We all know that. But Rojas is mother.
Mother.
2 words.
Okay.
And, sorry, they're all there. Edgar, how are you reacting?
Yeah, as I said, like last year, he doesn't know if he can trust him or not. He's very weird. Right now, I'll just say he's just being very cautious around him because he's on 2 minds about speaking with Professor McGonagall or Headmistress McGonagall or like siding with Dildro. So he's whatever. He's trying to remain cool, help Professor Rojas because he's probably in trouble. So he's going to happily pretend he's happy and go like sit in the first row and wink at Professor not Dildro, Professor Rojas.
Alice, did we get yours? Your reaction?
No, we haven't.
Sorry?
We haven't.
Cool. Wonderful.
I
Go
think
ahead.
Alice sort of just looks at Dilduro for a really long time, like not sure what is going on exactly.
Uh-huh.
But where are they in like the terms of the room? Like it's the big curved room.
Yeah, so you might recall from
Oh,
the
they are the, like,
movies,
the upper
there
area?
is, it's a long, curved, like, rectangular room.
Mhm.
There's, like, the dragon on the ceiling, right? And then at the end of the room, there's, like, stairs that lead up on one
They're up
side,
the
and there's, like,
stairs.
yeah, they're up on the top of the stairs by the railing, looking down.
Okay.
Do you want to sit close?
She wants to sit as close as possible, so she's up in the front, I think, as well.
Make a perception check.
Got it.
The two of them are speaking quietly to one another as everyone comes in. Everyone, today we have a few guests, she says as the class starts to find their seats for the first time. Oh, of course. Hello to you all. Good day, class, Ilduro says. Today we are going to be witness to a demonstration. Headmistress McGonagall has been kind enough to step in to supervise. And McGonagall gives a little wave. And you can hear Alice. Are you sure about this? Darius asks McGonagall, and she whispers back, It's important, Darius. That you should know. I trust you, she says, placing a hand gently on his arm before releasing. He looks down at it and gives a sigh. If you say so. Dilduro walks down toward a newly constructed table at the end of class. He looks up. Good evening, class. It is kind to greet someone who has greeted you, is it not?
Good
Good evening, Professor. People kind of like murmur it out.
Good afternoon, Professor.
Pleasure. Now, you may be wondering why we're having so many formalities today. It's because this class will not be like your others. I'll need everyone's complete attention, and I would ask that reverence be taken toward what I'm about to show you. Now, this class and its name is very important. Defense against the dark arts. But what exactly is dark arts?
And
It's a D4 to Lemon. That's going to be a history of magic check.
Okay. Oh, natural 20.
Damn. Okay.
I did tie with Edgar, even with his natural 20.
Well, then that 20 beats it out.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. Like, it's
Yeah,
his.
that's insane. That's insane. Cut.
Here, let me send to you the answer. What exactly is dark arts? Looks around, can see a few different hands go up. Mr. Coleman.
Dark arts are spells which require great amounts of personal disregard for morality. Dark wizards train spells that border the line between safety and corruption. And given enough time, exposure to that side of the arcane can wrap their perceptions and even damage their souls.
Your microphone was a little staticky. I didn't want to cut you off. But just in case people didn't hear, it was dark arts are spells which require great amounts of personal disregard for morality. Dark wizards train in spells that border the line between safety and corruption. Given enough time, exposure to that side of the arcane can warp perceptions and even damage the soul, is what Lemon said. One point, not long ago, dark arts were taught here, in this very room, he says. Students like yourselves were subjected to the wills of sick and twisted minds. Looks toward Coleman. 10 points to Slytherin. Bam, bam. Which is what makes your understanding between dark arts and defense paramount. He looks up to McGonagall, and she stares back down at him calmly. He looks back at you all. There are some spells that even require such conditioning to cast, and use of even one of these spells against another human will result in immediate expulsion, even perhaps a long stay in Azkaban. Of course, I'm talking about...
Hand. Are we doing that?
Miss Reese.
Unforgivables.
Unforgivable curses. Yes. 5 points are given to Gryffindor. Where's it? Dildero goes down below the desk and pulls out a small wooden box. He waves his wand over it, and the box unravels, revealing a small creature the size of a very large moth. You can see has large slitted eyes, a striped fairy-like body with multiple arms and legs, and little rows of sharp teeth. It immediately flies at Professor Dildero and tries to bite him. And he flicks his wand once, and the small... Who knows what this is? He says, and Billy, I think, blurts out, "What's a doxy?" And you guys who were born in the magical world would know what a doxy is. They are pests. They're biting fairies. What's called a biting fairy? Very poisonous. And, like we learn in first year, doxycide, which literally kills them. They nest in like old wardrobes and stuff similar to moths. And can make you very sick if they bite you. Good. Now, the simplest of the three. It feels like a calming sense of bliss, and yet no more insidious than even the darkest spells. I'm speaking obviously of...
Imperio.
I'll give it to Harley next. Imperio. He points his wand down toward the little doxy that's caught in the air, and the spell releases it and it falls down. It gets up, shakes its head, and tries to bite at him again. Imperial! And you see a little yellow mist pop out the end and hits this thing in the face. And the thing shakes its head for a moment, and then you watch its eyes begin to glow like a subtle white light, and then that glowing fades. With this little guy, I now have complete control over anything that he does. Dildero smiles, and you watch the little thing like hop up onto its hind legs and begin to do like a little tap dance in front of you. I can make it do anything I'd like. What should I make it do? Anybody? No, no one.
Make it fly around in a circle until it gets dizzy.
He sends it up, and it begins to fly around. I can make it fly wherever I'd like. I can make it rise itself up. Doop-de-loop. And you watch as it begins to do these kinds of tricks around the way. I can make it attack anybody I'd like. He flicks down, and it lands onto Gemma's face. She screams on her, and he flicks it up so it flies off. I can make it rise up, and I can make it fall down. And he flicks down toward the ground, and the thing goes careening down and slams directly onto Anne's desk. Bang. And the little thing starts to wobble, trying to get back up. And or even I can make it. All right. I think that should be sufficient, McGonagall says softly. Of course. He puts his hand out, and the doxy flies out and lands on his palm. He places it back down on the table in front of him. Of course, the next spell will not kill you, but it will disable even the largest of enemies, breaking their force of will in seconds. It can even slowly drive a wizard mad if used prolonged. Who knows its name? Allie, I heard you try to talk earlier. You want to give it a go?
Sure. Crucio.
It's correct, Miss Harley. He looks down toward the thing. We don't have to. Rojas goes to stop this and is cut off by McGonagall. Yes, we do! She stares authoritatively. It is important for our students to have a real understanding of the evil that magic can wrought. Go ahead, dearies. Ildero points his wand toward the little creature as the Imperious curse wears off. There's a second of hesitation. And he flinches only once before speaking. Crucio! A tiny scream of pain echoes through the classroom. A red spark from his wand. And a few people shudder from the sight of debilitating torture as this thing rises up into the air a few inches, unable to move itself. Dildero stares down at it, and his lip quivers. His eyes narrow, and the thing screams louder. Janice looks away. Billy plugs her ears and closes her eyes. Gemma shakes in fear at the sight, unable to look away. And just as you feel the screaming may never stop, McGonagall raises her hand, and Dildero breathes out a heavy sigh. The Cruciatus curse ends as he pulls his wand back. And you can see the little doxy stop screaming. It hits the table and breathes heavily, laying and shaking slightly on the tabletop, its little chest rising and falling in relief. Cruciatus curse is one of the worst spells to have ever been made, truly showing some of the worst traits of wizard kind. If you ever see it used on another human being, fight and flee. Never keep quiet. Contact your guardian of the ministry immediately. Now, for the last, Dildero says, unmoving like a statue, unable to look up toward the class. The class is silent. You could hear a pin drop. Does anyone speak up?
The killing curse.
As the answer is given, he slowly looks up to Minerva, standing looking down at the scene. She gives him a nod, and he takes a deep breath. The killing curse. Quick and painless. There's a bright flash of green light that nearly makes you blind that comes out of his wand. And as you all begin to see again, you look down, and laying on the table is a small, leathery doxy. Its tiny eyes staring in two different directions. All color drained from its lifeless body, dead instantly. Class is dismissed, he says as the bell rings. He looks down at the thing and goes to walk toward the back of class. Professor Rojas says, Darius, not right now. And he walks through the door and out. Some people, gather their shit and get the fuck out of here immediately. Other people kind of move slowly, trying to process what just happened, while other people don't move at all. I'd like to go around the table and see how everyone's feeling. Alice, which are you?
I think she's just kind of staring at the doxy while Dildoro cleans it up.
Dildoro hasn't cleaned it up, it's just laying there.
Oh, it's just there. It's just there.
Yeah, Dildoro left.
Then I think she's just staring at it. Like, she watches Dildoro go and then goes back to look at it. I don't think she's moving. There's a certain finality, I think.
And how are you reacting to this?
Anna's, I think, more reacting to her fellow students, and she's not upset by the magic at all. I think she's more taking in everyone else's reaction, and particularly Alice's. And I think she'll see Alice isn't moving and will go up to her. Hey. She'll put a hand on her shoulder.
What's up?
You okay?
I'm fine. I've seen that before. Somewhat.
Okay. You seemed upset.
I don't know what this emotion really is.
Do you want to get out of here?
I wanted to talk to Dildoro, but Dildoro doesn't want to talk to anyone right now, so I don't think we're going to talk.
Yeah, he seems upset. It's a little funny, but...
No, it's not funny.
Oh, I just meant, obviously he's the only person who can...
It's a juxtaposition that you wouldn't think.
And
Right.
Janice, I'm gonna go to lunch, okay?
Oh, okay.
She slowly heads out.
You should check on Janice.
Okay. And
I'll be
we'll
fine.
gather her stuff and head out.
Edgar, how are you reacting to all this?
Well, for the Imperius curse, he was like a little shocked of how much Dildero seemed to be enjoying it, controlling another thing. But he was okay. But then when Crucio happened, and then Avada Kedavra, he was frozen in place, and pretty much just like Alice, he's just staring at the doxy as it's lying there dead. Uh, he's contemplating on how easy it is to literally just kill, and he doesn't know why they were just taught the spells and not ways to defend it.
Clear, you were
But
not
right now
taught the
he's
spells, you were demonstrated the spells.
demonstrated the spells, whatever. But like they didn't show them anything other than that, so he's confused and he's just staring at the dead body because he doesn't know how to react. It's a little too much. Seeing it like
Too much to
scream in pain and then
process,
just
yeah.
die. Yeah.
Matt, it sounds like you're trying to rationalize right now, and it's just not computing for you.
No, it's not. It's not.
Max, this is your first day, dude.
Yeah, they did not teach this at Montefiore. He's kind of just more confused than anything, I guess, at why this is happening. But he's also looking to see if he can see either Abria or Ren's reaction to what just happened.
Rin, I think got out of there as quickly as she could. She's already head out, like already gone. So you like go to look at her desk, and you can see she's left some books on her desk. She like grabbed her bag and ran. Meanwhile, Abria, what about you?
I think that this is Bria's not okay. This is not the first time she has heard that last curse in her life. And I think right now it's kind of that moment when someone's not able to distinguish reality from the past, and she's kind of stuck in that moment when she first heard it.
Replaying in your mind again and again. And so, Max, you would see from Abria, Rin's gone. She left her books. Abria is completely zoned out, dissociating.
Yeah, he's gonna go over and grab Rin's things first and like put them in his own bag before heading over to Abria.
As you reach Abria, she does not react to your presence at all. Do you put a hand on her shoulder or anything?
He doesn't want to touch her when she's like this, so he'll like tap on her desk in front of her softly, like enough for her to hear him.
There's like a very light tap, and Abria reacts with like a little jolt.
It's over. Sorry.
It's fine. Let's just get out of here, yeah? And he'll like hold out his hand.
I don't want to go sit with Ren, I think.
I don't think she's doing too well either. She ran out and left other stuff.
Right. She'll take his hand. We should go find her.
That day, for lunch, you guys end up having hot dogs. You meet up with Rin, and Max, you're able to give her back her stuff. Thank you. Wiping tears from her eyes. Oh, Wilfred, stop that! Juniper says from the other side. What? This is how you eat a hot dog? And Wilfred has his. He's used his wand to bore a hole through the middle of the hot dog. And he's currently in the middle of getting ketchup and mustard, sticking it into both ends. What? This is how you eat a hot dog? And he squeezes down hard and it goos out with ketchup and mustard from both ends. Morgan's like, that is the coolest way I've ever seen to eat a hot dog. And he starts doing the same. He like licks off his wand, you know.
Did Abria hear Wilfred name?
Yeah, you hear his name.
She like it's like that. It's a moment where she slowly turns her head.
And he's like, oh, eating the hot dog whole. Just getting mustard everywhere.
5 years and you still can't use a napkin?
You see like that, like, who's talking to me? And then the moment that he sees you, his entire face like drops. When did you get here? What are you talking about? You can hear next to him, Juniper is there. Who are you talking to right now? Me? I got here this morning. Abria. Shacklebolt? She got here. There was a sorting ceremony yesterday. I was I was focusing on the food.
Wow. I mean, okay.
Bria.
Hi.
When did you get here?
A couple days ago. Sorting ceremony. Train.
Wow. Obviously, I've been a little zoned out. You look good. Purple? Really?
Look, I've not been able to do anything with my hair for like 5 years now, so I figured it was time to do something a little bit different.
You look good.
And I can say that you do too. Taller.
Hot dog? He says, going to go grab another one. No, put it down. Put it down.
I'm okay. Get a pass on that.
Over at the other tables, Nolan heads over to Anne. Anne, you over here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
You're not. I heard the sigh. You okay?
Oh,
I'm just checking on you.
Checking on me? Why?
It seems a lot of people are a little affected by what happened. I guess it has a little bit less of an effect for me. I didn't see it. So.
Right. Anne is sort of in the position of she has an unpopular opinion that she's just kind of realizing in this moment. So she's trying not to be like, I'm like, the correct reaction is, I'm very upset. She doesn't feel that way. So she's just kind of like,
Nolan can't like read body language, right? So
So
and you weren't around him. So he's got out of his way to check on you.
Okay. Yeah, it was, an interesting class for sure. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm just surprised that we have a member of staff that can even cast those kinds of spells.
yeah, really rare magic. I guess we shouldn't be surprised given last year, but yeah, he seemed
I want to keep
unwilling.
that one a little quiet. Nolan
Right,
says.
right. But yeah, it was illuminating for sure.
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I I don't actually. It's probably not. And Anne's going to kind of glance around. I understand that the spells are used, obviously, terribly to do terrible things, but I mean, magic isn't good or bad. It's just magic. It's people that are good or bad. And that was very powerful magic. I think it's a good thing they showed us. So,
Glad to hear you're doing well.
Mm.
And I'm not the only one. Okay. Alice. Right now, Darcy. Well, I think just like the start of the scene, is you feel a hand grip you on your shoulder there, kind of jolts you a bit. Hey, you want to go for a fly?
Yeah, we could go for a fly.
We got charms class later, and we got like 30 minutes. So.
Okay, yeah, we can just go around the campus.
You guys head up and out, and Darcy, as she's walking with you toward the northern grounds, is like, sometimes just a good fly kind of like clears my head.
Yeah.
I found a new spot recently. I gotta be careful about it. There was this tree that tried swiping at me. Would you believe it?
Oh, the Whomping Willow?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
It looked like a willow.
Yeah. It's got like...
And here I was thinking that I found some cool new place that we can hang out.
Oh, I mean, it is cool. It's just... It likes to hit people. Or just anything that's around. Hits birds a lot.
That last class was a little... that was weird, right? Felt weird.
I know you're not magical born, right?
Yeah.
There was sort of I guess there's 2 wars in a row. And one side really dealt into that. So that was... There's a lot of people out there that invest in that kind of magic that are not good people.
Invest.
So they want you to be prepared. It's...
Every day I'm astounded by the kinds of things that magic can do, you know?
Yeah.
And today was something else.
It's powerful. I can't deny that.
It was like staring at the sun.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on these brooms.
Yeah.
You guys go off. Edgar, you push around the food on your plate for a little bit. And you look out the window You can see like the gardens nearby, and right now it's the type of time of year where like the last vestiges of the butterflies are starting to fly off, migrate, and you can see Mr. Filch like smack with a broom one of the bushes, and he just a bunch of them go flying up in the sky. And then you smell something really good. And you look down, and you can see the magically kept fresh um, like plate of wings from the night before. They're not serving wings right now. It's hot dog day. That is sitting on your plate.
Okay, he's gonna look around, see if he can find the one responsible.
You don't see anybody. Gemma and Arnesia are talking to themselves. Levi's apparently gone. Taylor is Taylor. Anne is off talking to Nolan. There's no one around you.
Okay. He's still weirded out by the class, but I believe at that moment when he like saw that change, he realized
Stomach grumbles.
Yeah, that he hadn't eaten in like 2 days.
Yeah.
And he's going to like dig in, but like slowly, still thinking about the class pretty much. He's like autopilot eating right now. He's not even enjoying the food.
And there's someone nearby that is happy that you're eating.
That's so good. Fucking good.
Max, you find Rin, right?
Yes.
She's like currently holding onto her hair and like stroking it. As everyone is like doing the hot dog thing. Here, Rin, you want to have a bite? Stop. She smiles and she laughs at Wilfred's stupid hot dog thing, but she still seems a little far out. Well, it's really good. No, thank you, Wilfred.
He will like sit on the opposite side of her from Wilfred, kind of bumping into her shoulder as he sits down.
Max, hey, you want a hot dog? We're eating them special spot style, apparently.
I will pass, but thanks. I got your books.
Oh, thank you. I would have lost them. The next class that goes on is the second years, and whenever they find an older year book, they take that shit. Thank you.
Of course, how are you doing? I know it's kind of a rough class. Are they all like that?
No, I'm fine. I'm okay. You know, I get it. They were trying to scare us or whatever. It's just a doxy.
We're gonna insight. We don't know how we're gonna do, but we're gonna insight.
Yeah.
All right, put my character sheet. $14.
14. You can tell that this is something that Rin is trying to think. So she's not lying to you actively. She's more lying to herself. But I think that you don't quite have the words to understand that. You don't have like the emotional maturity yet to fully understand, but you feel that. You vibe that. You know? She's trying to be okay.
We kind of nod solemnly then. It was a bit tough, but I guess we do have to learn these lessons now.
Yeah. I'd never seen, well, any of those before. And I'd never heard that tone from Dildero. He was so, he was so rough with it. Like he really wanted to hurt it. Well, that's because you have to care, Morgan says. Morgan, I can't understand you with food in your mouth. You have to care about the spells. Like, you have to want to hurt the thing in order to do that, yeah. Really? Yes. Once again with feeling, right? He, gulps, looks down, and keeps eating. That's a little... I don't want to think about that.
I was gonna go, yeah, that's fair. Maybe you could tell me a bit more about the school?
Oh, yeah! I mean, we got 20 minutes. Oh, why don't I show you the south courtyard? There's a little place where I often go to hang out.
Lead the way, and he'll stand up.
Okay. You head off. Alright. Since everybody handles this class that has happened for you all, and you consider the very fact that Professor Tildero cast these spells, consider probably quite a few things, some more than others. Thoughts of death, thoughts of control, power, harm, purpose. Those are the topics we think about in moments like these. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. When we come back, we're going to have Charms, Transfigurations class, Care of Magical Creatures. We're going to have another one. We'll get our proper DADA spells and stuff in there, as well as Herbology, Astronomy, Divinations, just all the classes getting done that. Maybe even some free periods if we want to break up the sessions. Thank you guys so much for playing. And thank you for anybody who stuck around to watch. See you guys next time. Bye, stream.
Bye, guys.